be famous, guys.
All right.
Food for thought, since people are going to be watching us, I would suggest people altering their names under their settings, so that way people can understand who you are and who your character is, so it might help them to track a little bit better. Food for thought.
How do you alternate? Well, I don't have a character name yet, but how would you alternate the names?
You would go to the gear in the top right-hand corner of Roll20. That's my settings, and you'd scroll down to where you see display name, and then you can make that be whatever you want. So for me, I put Prank Orler AC 26, right? Or you can alter it as such. I need to change it to 25.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay.
Does that work?
The real prankster.
What do you mean, the real prankster?
You guys alone.
Panda.
I'm giving you that blinking face that I like to give people that says I'm dead inside.
Where the fuck do you have AC 26?
How do I have AC?
Yeah, lies.
I mean, I could. I changed out my power attack feat for the feat shield focus, which would bump up my AC to 26.
Pump up the AC, pump up the AC, pump up the AC, dance.
But I wasn't certain if I wanted to do that or if I wanted to put at least something into attack, so I'm not just a rock.
What is my character?
When we can get to that, I have 4 pre-designed characters.
Okay.
I have to double check because I am not very memorable myself. It was I know it was a human rogue, a human monk, and an elf fighter and an elf ranger. That's what it was.
Okay. Okay.
Let you guys pick and choose. Or I can just say first come, first serve, because I know who showed up first.
I would like to be an elf if possible.
Because you're weird.
Not be.
Honestly, I have so much to learn. I'll just take whatever until I can just learn. But it's been 20 years. Okay.
I've never really played except that one shot I did with Prankster.
Oh, that's right. That's fun.
That was
This will be entirely different.
That's what I've heard. I gotta go do a D&D session. Like, oh, have fun. I'm like, yeah, that first one really. You're like, oh, don't fuck up. I'm like, what? What? Don't do any noob things. I'm like, what? If it is available, I'd take the monk.
So Freebird wants to be a monk.
If it's available, if nobody else wants it.
Else want to be the human monk.
Okay, what are the other ones then?
A human rogue, an elf fighter, and an elf ranger.
Okay. God, crap. All right. Well, you said an elf fighter and an elf ranger?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Knucklehead can be the ranger. I'll be the fighter.
Thanks. That's what
Yeah,
I
you're
wanted.
I
Could be on
know.
the front
That's why I
lines.
picked it that way.
So Freebird is the monk.
Almost ready.
The Alchemist is the fighter.
I'm the ranger.
Other way, and then I guess that leaves Panda the rogue.
Works.
Yeah, you get to be sneaky.
There we go.
You get little pokey.
Do I get a cardboard box to get into?
Oh, hey, that's nice.
Is there cardboard in the Pathfinder universe? I don't know.
Use a crate.
Where
Okay,
is
so-
it?
Or it gets to be Janet. If you want, I can introduce the characters one at a time, or I give them out to people, or I can just let you guys read them. I gave them very short stories for the background purposes.
How about you let us read them, and that will get us allow us to have a little bit of a warm up.
Okay. Let's see.
Timesip,
Yeah.
are you not using your camera, or is it just not working?
What do you mean? My camera's working.
I
I'm
don't-
looking right at it.
Is it just me?
No, he's a show.
Let's see, Curtis.
Oh my god! I want to broadcast to others, video only. The fuck?
It says no.
Connect.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. I see now. Haha!
I don't have a
Melee
cam, so I can't use
attacks.
Thank God.
All right. Shall I start the video now?
The video.
Well,
Oh,
put
the
the
stream.
the thing, yeah, do the thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
fun.
right.
Knock yourself out. Do it. Do it
Like
now.
yours being a bit slow, so it may take me a little bit to assign characters.
There it is.
That's okay. Don't worry about that. We usually do
Yeah.
like this.
Well, I was going to say, in the meantime, as I assign them, I can give like a general kind of like a world version of what's happening right now, if you all
Sure.
would like. All right, so there is only 2 known continents, though one is a lot larger than people realize. It's just there's not really a mountain range. There's more of a jungle there that if anyone enters, they kind of die and don't return, so very few people want to go past it. But so there are only 2 known continents is the one that humans and elves inhabit and one that the dwarves inhabit, and basically it's kind of like an oversized Japan. They don't like people being there unless they are needed. So with that said, there's been a lot of tensions between the humans and the elves, particularly. The dwarves not as much with the other 2. Because of their isolation. However, they still have been involved in several racial wars. And they lasted, some would last for like the 100 Years' Wars, like, length. So, in the past 10 to 20 years, in the current time frame, they signed a treaty where basically it's kind of like a United Nations. If something happens, a collective from every race is supposed to show up. This one in particular, oh god damn it, sorry. The dwarves are not close enough to show up because it's been like 2 weeks already, and there is already a supposed invasion going on. So only the elves and humans showed up because they have villages nearby. And what they're supposed to do is basically investigate and basically try to keep tensions down so that racial wars don't break out, killing millions again, to try and, prevent large wars and basically do UN things. So in this case, all you guys know is that you're trying to investigate to see who's basically declaring a war without there being an actual war.
So do we like each other?
Yes and no. It's
Uneasy alliance.
yeah, it's more like some people will like each other because they believe in the better good. Some will just absolutely hate each other because maybe their parents died or something to the other race. It's more of a person to person and area to area because obviously, like, elves and humans that live on the borders with each other will probably hate each other more because they were at the forefront in the conflict, so they would be more of a xenophobic, where the ones that are further out will probably be more friendly because, let's face it, it's medieval times. It takes like months to travel, so why the heck would they care about something that's like 2 months away?
Makes sense.
So it's more of where you live. I will say, as a general rule of thumb, if it's a human kingdom, it's most likely an oligarchy with basically a merchant republic style government. They do have some kings and queens and a few theocracies, but for the most part, they're dominated by merchants. Elves are a mixture of theocracies and kingdoms, and they basically have very few, if any, merchant republics, and the dwarves are older dwarves, they're councils. If any of you know about Warhammer Fantasy, you would know that the dwarves there have, I think it was like a book, I forget what the name of it, but basically a book of all the deeds that were done against them, like maybe someone didn't pay a loan on time or something. Basically, same thing here.
Cool.
And if I do believe I gave everyone the correct character.
So, yeah, okay. I must be Selden.
Yes.
Right.
Selden looks awesome.
So, just to be clear again, Selden is a fighter. So we got a fighter, a rogue, a ranger, and what else?
No magic user.
Well, technically the ranger is a magic user, but you only have like one spell.
Yeah.
So how are we doing it?
So, yeah, Prankster, you're the only magic user for right now.
Okay. Cool.
With that said, as a little intro, as to explain what's happening, first off, you're kind of it's kind of like a miniature throne room. You're in a small duchy, and the specific city you're in is Alderin. The lord there, Valis, has actually received word from Orlar of disconcerting news and has summoned basically a party to try and investigate. So with that said, as a reason that none of you really have equipment, the reason I didn't really do that is, if you guys can think of it, you probably have it within the realm of reason. Like, if you have a grappling hook, it's a mountain and strain, you probably have it. Along with, I was thinking, like 15 feet of rope each or something like that.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
And you all do have horses as well, so you don't have to worry about carry weight in this case, because if you can't carry it, your horse is carrying it.
Alright, man, keep things simple.
Yeah.
Good old horse. Horses are such dumb beasts.
I actually don't have a horse. Well, no, I'll take a horse.
I'm going to assume one was provided to you. You are in a central trade, like a center of a trade city, so they probably have more than enough money.
Excellent. So we have been summoned to a. They've summoned a group of adventurers.
Yeah, you're supposed to represent the treaty to investigate what's going on here. Under normal circumstances, they would know why they're investigating and who, but in this case, as Olor will know, Olor was in a mountain village on top of a mountain and claims some sort of a reptilian race attacked from the jungles that people typically don't return from. And they want you to investigate to see what is actually happening.
Friends, my village was overrun, and we are in need of assistance. And so what stands before you is Orler. And he is this, he looks very ornery, maybe like in his 40s, and he's got black skin that almost looks like it's like granite. He isn't a human. He's something called an Oread, which is kind of like human with a little bit of earth elemental thrown in. So he seems, not only does he kind of look like a rock, but he is kind of stubborn like one as well.
Alright. It's, real quick, I'm sorry. Is Selden and Dedlin related or no? They're both
no.
they know, okay, they don't know each other, okay.
Okay.
Orla, I don't see many of your type around here. My name is Selden. I am glad to meet you.
He just stares at you and just nods.
Good. Well, I hope that we can be of assistance. These are my companions. Of course, Selden is a tall, blonde, Lodoringian type of elf. He's small in frame. He's in his early hundreds, so he's just he was a little bit of a late bloomer. He didn't start till he was really growing up until he was 90, and so yeah, still waiting on that special stone.
So Orla looks at the rest of you like, just well, sorry.
These are my companions.
Just nods at you, grunts, and then he looks at the rest of everyone else.
That's your cue. Take my elven friend here, Dedlin.
Oh, me? Why me?
Oh, can't hear you.
Alki, you're muted.
Oh. Hold on.
You're muted in Discord, specifically.
Can you hear me now?
I thought you.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I accidentally muted myself. Alright. I don't know if I'm ready to do a
An
whole
intro?
voice and everything yet, but
Oh, yeah, don't worry about the voice.
okay.
It's fine.
Alright, so Dedlin was fought and survived a lot of the wars against humankind, so she was on the front lines of a lot of that, but she's learned that in order for a peace treaty to really work, it requires cooperation from both sides. Let's see. She can train elven bowmen. Okay, I'm not sure what... Her statement was she can train elven bowmen from the human archers there, but also to show elven warriors are not out against humans only. So it seems like she's about... what's the word? I don't know, finding common ground. And
Okay.
keeping peace as opposed to, being warmongering or wanting to fight.
Legit.
But I would imagine she's probably a bit of a know-it-all, and probably kind of bossy, and a little bit, like, haughty and pretentious. So. And she's also tall and blonde.
Whatever.
Cool.
All these blonde people.
I know, right?
Alright, who's next?
Or points his club at Donnie Slytherin.
You. Donnie?
Love you, buddy.
Donnie just started out he started on the streets as a local child because his family was murdered. So he's not a man of many words at this point. He doesn't trust anybody enough.
Love you, buddy.
Just nods back. Not knowing if he can trust this person or not.
Not a lot of talk. I like that.
Strong silent type, yes.
And then he looks over at
Damn it, Janet.
Janet.
Janet grew up in a small village in Diremore. She was born of middle class under a merchant. When she was 14, dwarves, humans, and elves signed the first interracial treaty showing signs of easing tensions. As part of the treaty, each race was to select people to learn from other racial cultures and traditions in hopes of finding common ground. So Janet, feeling a religious pull, volunteered to attend an elven monastery to learn more about the religions and deities. She is quite short. She's 5'3".
Wow.
Yeah, she's short. She's young, about mid to late 20s. Green hair. Goes down to just below her knees.
Okay.
She's got these golden tattoos that just flow down her body.
Cool.
She's just standing there, holding an apple in her hand, just staring at everyone. Takes a bite.
So, how do you like?
To stare.
How do you like them apples?
Well, I should also add that Donnie's on the short side. He's 4'9". So.
Not the shortest.
Yeah.
As you all settle in, Valus comes into the court with about 6 guards. 2 of them kind of go to either side of the throne, and then 2 actually kind of walks around you guys. So there's like one on your side, your left, one on your right, and Valus comes in with a kind of like a letter. However, you can tell by the envelope it's from a scout. And he will kind of look at you as he sits down and goes, "You all have been selected because you were excelling in your field of work, and you were in close enough proximity to be able to respond to this quick enough. Compared to our friend here, a village in my domain has been attacked, and I need to find out what happened across the mountain range. But that said, I've prepared supplies for you, days worth of rations, and there should be a map in every one of your saddles. The village is roughly a 8-hour trip from here by horse, and it is treacherous because of the cliff sides there. What we need you to do is find out who is attacking us and why." All we know is that they seem to have extraordinary strength for their size.
Well, it'll be good to find out who finally attacked my village.
So you want us to do the dirty work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will be.
You did sign up for the stuff, so I don't know why you're even questioning it. So, yes, we are here to do his dirty work.
I am also sending 2 guards with you to assist with anything you'll need. And he'll kind of gesture to the 2 on either side of your group.
And he slaps him on the back. Orler does. You can keep an eye on Rocky for me.
The one you kind of slap does kind of he kind of jolts forward kind of because it was unexpected. Like he doesn't move at all, but does kind of like slouch over, but then kind of just like I'm trying to think. He would kind of just respond with, "I'll watch your back if you watch mine."
Grunts at him.
So he'll wash my back if I wash his?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it worked.
That's how we do it in the wild.
That's right. We have to take care of each other.
Get in the river so I can wash your back.
If you have noticed from that one thing I did have like a speech impediment when I was young, so I may do that a lot.
Oh, you're quite all right.
Oh, you're good, man.
We'll use it.
He's just gonna look around the room and put his hand on his dagger and just like uncomfortably wait there.
Yeah.
What kind of room are we in again?
It's a throne room.
Throne room?
Yeah.
How big is it?
And it's a modest one, so it's about probably I would say 30 feet wide, 30 feet long, maybe 40 feet long.
There a lot of food around?
Throne room. I don't know.
Not in the throne room, but in terms of the local food, it's all hunted meat for the most part because you're in a tundra, or not tundra, a Tangia. Sorry, and so there's not much farmable land. So if there is bread or anything like that, it's probably expensive for how cheap it will probably end up being because they had to import it from elsewhere. That said, more of the expensive meats are fairly cheap since, well, you have to hunt, get food from somewhere.
Excellent.
So where are we gonna? I guess we'll head out then.
Yeah. When you get ready to leave, Alus will kind of stand up and we'll go. Mister, if you follow me this way, I have some horses prepared for you to use.
Okay, good.
Is there anything else about these creatures you'd like to tell us? Anything you know that might help us?
Only thing we have been able to confirm since your report, Olar, is they do seem stronger than most people. In fact, it seems like the stronger ones of their warriors is actually strong enough to beat 2 of our warriors. That's all we can really tell. As far because all we can tell is every time we send a scout in their general vicinity, they tend to disappear. And we don't actually even find traces of the scouts after.
Orla's concerned. Well, we'll keep an eye out for them should we see them.
If any of you have questions, he kind of leads you out the throne room, down this particular castle. Although it is technically a castle, it's more of a manor, so it's not very hard to get to the stables from the throne room. But it still, takes about 10-15 minutes to get there.
So when you guys actually go outside for the first time, for the first time you see Orler smile, and you see why as he looks up at his moose that stands at his shoulder, and he's like, "Rocky!" and goes up and the moose kind of like just looks at him and just like snorts and looks away. And Orla's just like, "Come on! I brought you some food from the throne room." He gives him some of the food from the throne room.
Seldom
And the moose looks...
Deadland and says, "I would thought it would have been named Bullwinkle, but that's just me."
It's a ridiculous name for a moose. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. Well,
So Rocky follows them to the stable.
so let me ask you there, Orla.
Hmm.
This moose that you have here,
Hmm.
very charming. Sure you.
Thank you. And as you look behind you at that exact moment, the moose has the most sour expression on its face. Continue.
Okay. Well, is that your mount? Do you mount that moose? Wait. Is that moose mounted? Is that moose mountable? Or do you ride that moose?
I would never mount Orla. He's a majestic creature. He does not. I would never mount Rocky. He's my friend. Would you ride? And he just looks at Janet. Would you just jump on Janet's back?
Janet?
Humans.
I mean, it might get me a little bit higher, so why not?
Try it and I'll put you on your ass.
In that one sentence alone, I feel like I'm not the only one with the speech impediment anymore.
You're among friends.
I like chat, Captain.
Dedlin, is her whole attitude is that she's just very glad that she's here to help, and that, you know, like, thank God I'm here, because these guys really need me, and so she's kind of she's kind of like duty calls, kind of like cheesily looking off into the distance. She like is.
You are not holding my interest very well.
I will say it, two elven guards assigned to watch over you guys. So far, they only feel comfortable around Dedlin. Everyone else are like questioning at the moment.
Awesome.
So we're moving towards the stables then?
Yes.
Well, of course, I check all the gear on my horse, and inspect it, and make sure the saddle and reins are all secured. And as I'm doing that, I'm kind of thinking about, you know, what I've been told, trying to absorb exactly what it is that we're about to go on to, you know, just kind of getting in the zone. So that's what I'm doing.
Valus will kind of, you know, as you get to the stables, he'll kind of, you know, talk about every equipment that you have. Basically, go over the journals, what I said before. If it's within the realm reason, he probably already packed it. So, for example, everyone should have like 15, 20 foot of rope with a grapple in case of climbing, things like that.
Yeah.
And to clarify, yes, it is knotted rope, so it makes climbing easier too.
Clever.
You said it makes climbing what? I didn't hear that last part.
Easier.
Easier. Right?
Oh, excellent.
Along with my climbing skill, I should be very fine about scaling up the side of whatever.
Anything.
Yeah, even Rocky.
Orla shoots you a dirty ass look. Stay off, Rocky.
How tall is Selden?
Nice rack. You know, I can't help it.
Selden, how tall are you?
6'5".
6'5". Okay.
An extraordinarily skinny, like 132 pounds.
Yeah,
So-
Dedlin
I mean,
is
you're an elf.
5'10", 120 pounds.
Yeah. You have a lot of mass. Yes.
We have
You're more
very
than a
light
lot of
bones.
That's right.
I'm 6 foot and 325 pounds.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
I imagine
Big
that.
boy.
Yeah, I imagine that's because I'm like part rock, so
you're
I'm
3 of
probably
me.
pretty dense and heavy.
You have very dense, heavy bones.
Very small,
I do.
4'9" and 172.
I'm a dense boy.
Or that'd be thick.
Yeah, I get on the horse and it's just like, ooh.
Yes. Oh fuck.
I
What the
feel
hell?
this horse is a little big for me since I'm so small. Do you have something a little bit smaller?
A dog, perhaps.
No, a little
Maybe
mini
little bit
pony.
bigger than a dog.
A Shetland pony.
Yeah.
Shilling pony.
You can brush its hair.
I mean, its head is
And
kind of
braid
the
it.
size of my whole body. So.
All Balu says when he hears the remark, "Do you have something smaller?" He's like, "I can get you some rope and tie your legs to it."
I mean, that sounds like a good time.
Hashtag safe.
Yeah. Here's your helmet.
So, we should get out of here and get to where we need to.
Yes. We much should venture forth.
Yes. So, Orler gets on his horse, Bullwinkle, Rocky at his side, Danny time slip, and
That's good.
makes his way towards where he's supposed to go.
The journey is mostly uneventful. It is a snow-covered forest, so if there is animals around, it's pretty hard to see them. It would be like white foxes or something, so they would blend in naturally. However, as you get closer to your destination, before I say too much more, would you guys like to make a perception check real quick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
Does Rocky get to make a perception check as well?
Yes.
All right.
Excellent.
So this is my first time with Pathfinder 1. I only did 2 before. So
Yeah.
I've never done any of this.
where is perception?
How do you do that?
Perception should be towards the bottom of the skill list. It is in
Oh, it's
alphabetical
a
order.
skill. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. It's just below
Going
legit.
up.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you just click on it and it should roll for you, right?
Correct.
Woo!
Oh, here it is. Ooh. Oh, look at you, Alki. You're very perceivable.
Receivable.
You can't find it.
Where do I find it again?
Okay, under skills, there's like several different groups, and I think it's in the third group down. You can see like linguistics, perception, and
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
perform.
Yeah, if you scroll down on the list, it should be
There you go.
the right senses.
I'm very perceptive.
Oh, look at you.
I'm a professor.
Boy. Orla is the most dense one there. I see. Oh,
I
even
mean, he is.
Rocky has a
dense.
perception.
Okay.
I am quite dense. It's because of the
That's his
granite.
catchphrase.
You don't say.
The rock for the reins.
Actually, I found some really cool artwork for him. I don't know if you could check out the character sheet, but it's pretty cool.
Can we see? Oh yeah, I guess we can. Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's not listed here.
Yeah, I only see the
look
4
that up?
pre-mades. I don't see yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No worries then.
we're not worthy enough to see the denseness of your character.
We can post it in Discord. Quit
Yeah,
being a drama
If
queen.
you put it in Discord, I'll put it on the stream because I would like to see it.
Okay, so as you guys get towards the base of the mountain, you can see the trees starting to part ways. I need to figure out how to change the map for you guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of snow on my screen, on my map. It's like,
It's so cold.
Very, like,
it's so
Must have
cool.
been a blizzard.
There we go.
Alright. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, my map
Very
has changed
not
automatically.
very-
it's like early Legend of Zelda. Nice.
The only map I could not get to work. It does not line up properly.
It's all right.
So as you guys are coming along
Alright.
the path on the
There's
left over here, he is the only one to
cool.
notice last second as two large arrows come flying in and instantly basically rips the head off of one of the elven guards along with you.
Brother! Or sister.
Aw.
Or guard.
One of the guards that was with us just died?
Yeah, this guy's
Yeah,
head
about two
shot
arrows
off
just
by an
came
arrow.
in.
no.
Like you actually see one of the arrows. It's probably roughly about this 2 feet in diameter. It is a very large one. Probably something you
I'm
would see
sorry.
on all of the stuff.
You said 2 feet
feet?
in diameter?
Or
Length.
yeah, about 2 feet.
Okay.
It's the size of a ballista shot. Okay.
There you go. That's good.
Got you. Okay.
Do we see where that came from?
Donnie is the only one to notice. It's a reptilian lizard. Rough. About that's the wrong area. Right about here in the trees. That's eyes of the creature. It looks like it's just a longbow, but obviously from the impact, he is hitting a lot harder than the average longbow.
Hmm.
A giant lizard shooting
I'm not
arrows with a
seeing.
bow. That's
Oh, he
right.
pinged it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlier.
He's in the tree right where everyone's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had my character sheet.
Bing, 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 bing. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, important. Maps show you where things are.
I guess,
love it.
I would attempt to get off the
There
horse
you
and
go.
jump towards it.
Yeah, so all you guys see is basically the elven swordsman just die. Like his head is basically gone, and he flies off his horse 5 feet behind it.
Okay.
Well,
That's unpleasant.
Stay
We're all on
low
horses
and
right now?
stay safe.
Okay.
we're all currently on horses right now, right?
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
so is this where we make a roll?
If you can roll initiative, I'm just trying to figure out how to pull up the initiative tracker,
Oh, okay.
and you can put your token on the left over here on the road.
How do I do that?
Where's my token?
If you go to your journal and if you
Oh.
click on the picture of your character, you just
Oh.
drag it onto the square.
No. No.
Did I do it right?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Uh,
Is that where I want to be? Yeah.
I'm just
Wait, no, I'm ranged. I want to be like over here.
You want to be closer?
No, isn't that one the bad guy right there?
The bad guy's all the way over to the right.
Yeah, but none of y'all see
The
this.
purple.
It's just I think.
Yeah, we don't. But she would be in relation to us towards the back anyway.
Yeah. That's right.
So.
Okay, so I'll go. Okay.
But the back is, we're coming from the left, so going to the
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Didn't fill in this stuff information for me.
there you
Huh?
also. Does anyone know how to bring up the initiative tracker for this?
Yeah, if you go to the toolbar on the left-hand side, you should see a. My gosh, I'm totally blanking. It'll be one of the options underneath the dice, I believe. I forgot what it looks like though, because it's normally right there for me.
Let's see.
Might be above the dice. I forgot what it looks like. I have an idea. You got it?
Yep, got it.
Awesome.
When you guys roll initiative, just make sure you select your character, and it should automatically go to the turn order.
go.
Just to be
How
clear,
do we do
Rocky
that?
goes on my turn.
Yes.
And how do we find out our initiative?
if you go to the chat on the right-hand side of the Roll20 client, it will show up when you roll it there.
Yeah, but where do we click on?
Yeah, what am I clicking on to roll?
So initiative is it's on your character sheet. Underneath your hit points, you'll see a little black box that says INIT.
Just hit that.
Click on those letters. Again, make certain to left click on your character before you do it, so it goes right into the initiative box.
Right, you have to click on yourself first.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then click on initiative. Yeah.
There we go.
Bam! You got it.
I
We're
learned.
learning
Look at
together.
me.
We stink. I mean, think.
Yeah. What he said. That both of them.
Why not both?
Why not? Oh. All right. Just gotta wait for. Well, obviously the lizard person already made their move, but that's just me.
Oh, it was also a surprise, technically.
Yeah, it was a surprise seeing one of our comrades have their head removed.
Yeah, Orler, when he sees the guard just get wrecked, he's like, this is what happened at the village, too.
Why did I make the Elven Swordsman a archer? Whatever. We'll leave it.
So we're still mounted.
Oh yeah, we are.
So we should have a faster movement. Right?
I think horses are 60 feet, if I recall off the top of my head.
Okay, so it would take us approximately 2 move actions to get into proximity. I know my moose has a movement speed of 40.
That's why I couldn't find his health. Okay.
He's gonna gore some people. Because that's what he does. He gores people.
He mooses them. As opposed to goose them. He'll moose them.
If he does it to multiple people, does he meet them?
Does he?
So, actually, okay, I gotta do one more set of rolling.
The other guard's still alive, yeah?
Speaking of the other guards, as you guys turn to face him, see two armored compies coming out of the trees assaulting the other guard. So none of them actually hit.
Okay.
But you can see him struggling to kill the compies around him now.
Okay. So
Compy, as in like the dinosaur?
Yeah, the little tiny things. The thing smaller than a velociraptor.
All right.
So
I know that from Ark.
But all right. So he has an initiative, though, right?
Actually, next is Selden.
Well, what I'm saying is the guard has a. Shouldn't he be in the initiative turn order as well?
Yes, that is a good point.
Okay, and then, of course, each of the nasties that we're attacking would have
Nasties.
Nasties.
Oh,
the nasties.
Yeah, the guard is not moving anytime soon.
Okay,
No idea how to put them on the list.
Okay, so this is the guard here. Is this the guard here? Let's see. I forgot how to ping.
I think it's behind.
You gotta hold the mouse button.
Okay, I think this is him right here. So I'm going to. Oh shit! Do I go where the big arrow goes, or do I go this guy? I am going to, since I am ranged, I'm going to come over here as my move action. Wait, okay, is dismounting a move action, I guess? Oh, well, okay. I'm going to try offer assistance to this guy with the copies on him. How's that? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then I'm going to attack. Let me see here. going to attack with, apparently a battle axe. Nice. One of the compies. I don't. How do I know how many there are, or is it just 2?
There's just 2.
Okay, so I'm going to do a full attack with my battle axe on one of them, and here he goes. Boom, and
17. Okay. You do not manage to land a hit on the compies as you try to struggle with the elven swordsman to try and break them away from your group.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Manage not to hit as you struggle to break them away from your group. You can tell by the way these are not wild compies. They're actually donned in armor.
I see.
Specifically, they're donned in laminar steel.
They're rich compies.
So they're tiny little dinosaurs that are wielding weapons and wearing armor?
Not weapons, just armor.
Gotcha. Strange. Okay, who's next?
That would be Olar.
Cool.
Actually,
so Orler... go ahead.
Whoever has 12 needs to roll off real quick. Just 12 d20.
21. Yeah, the 220. The 221s. We'll do a roll off.
No, hey, I just realized Janet also has a 21. However, you guys get to choose who goes first. For some reason, it's not showing your name.
I think
Donnie, you need to roll off.
So what am I rolling?
Just a d20.
Okay.
With me?
Yes.
Donnie.
Oh, that's way too many. I didn't see it was doing it. That's my bad.
I wonder why it's not showing the names. That's weird.
So the first one was a 13. I don't know what's doing the rest.
I'm not you, Panda. Or wait, yeah. Hold on. Yeah,
Janet.
I'm confusing.
Whoever got
Curtis
21.
confused me. Yeah. Okay, so current load order is the compies, Selden, then Olar and Janet, whoever wants to go first there, and Devlin, the Archer, Panda, and then this Elven Swordsman.
Okay. I wonder why.
Hey, can I help you really quick, Clayton?
Yes.
If you go to your initiative tracker, you'll see a little blue gear, correct? A little blue button with a white gear. Click on that, and then where it says sort options numerically, click descending.
Yeah, you got it.
There you go.
Oh no, I did that manually.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah, so now we can know.
I'm assuming the add custom item would add someone to the list.
Adding a custom item is good for helping to keep track of turn orders. So if you put like round, it will add a whole new box there as if it was a player, just like one of us.
Okay.
Except you can put round, and you could like increase its number every round to help keep track of what round it is.
I'll just ignore that. Well, the only thing to keep track of is I think the Ranger's summon animal lasts like one round when you summon something.
Sure.
So I don't need to keep track of anything.
Cool.
So it can be either Olar or Janet. You two get to choose.
You after you.
Oh,
Each before
okay.
Beauty.
All right. So Orler looks at Rocky and he just says, "Stay close." And he gallops on his horse as fast as he can, up to within, and it'll just be a double move action, right up into this thing's face. And then Rocky will do the same, but he'll be a step behind. And that'll be my turn. It's just bum rush on the enemy.
I will say charging is moving twice your movement speed.
Yes, but I'm on the horse, right? So it does 50 feet. I think you said 50 or 60 in a round.
60.
Okay. So,
I'm
so then can I do that if I'm on the horse's back? Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
otherwise, cavalry would not be known for their charging in real life. I will say that.
Yeah. All right. Well, then, yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay. And next would be Janet.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I can find my character there. 60 feet. You said is moving for the horses.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
How do you move it like you did?
So left click on your token, and then you can right click on the spot where you're starting, and then as you move, the ruler will move with you.
Ah, okay. All right.
And I know some of you guys are a little bit new to the game, so the action economy is like every round you have a move action and a standard action, and that standard action can be to attack, to pull something out of your pocket, cast a spell, anything like that. Or you can forego your standard action, like I did, to get another move action.
Okay.
All right. So just left click on it, and then do what?
So you'll left click on your icon on the map, and then you will drag them to the spot you'd like to place them on Roll20. If you right click while you do that, like where you start off, the ruler will set kind of a waypoint to help you figure things out, like I just did with Rocky.
Yeah. About there. And I don't have a moose, so that's my turn.
All right.
So next would be Devlin.
All right. So who's in front of the that compy there? That's
Me.
That would be Donnie and the Elven
Donnie.
Swordman.
okay. Donnie, are you still on your horse, or did you dismount?
I haven't had an action yet. But...
Oh, okay. So you're still on your horse. And then let's see. I want to use my arrow, my bow and arrow, but I don't want to accidentally shoot Donnie. So.
I thought I gave you the point blank feat, so you can't accidentally shoot friends.
Oh, cool. All right. Then I'm going to shoot at oops. Hang on. At this one. So, with my did I do that right?
Yeah, that was a good roll. 23.
Nice. Woo. Alky. Go Alky.
And I'm going to stay there. I'm not going to move.
Alright. As you launch your arrow at the compy, you manage to slide it in between some of the plates on the laminar.
Mm.
God damn, I broke the thing. There we go. However, although you do severely wound it, it still gets up after the arrow lodges into its side and tries to nip at Donnie afterwards.
Of course.
Yeah.
So if it goes to me then?
Not yet. The archer gets to go. He's going to do a 5-foot step and then fire an arrow at the closest person, which would be Orlar.
I'm a little bit scared because he took out the head of that one guy. Right? Well, that's why I made Orla a beefy boy.
What's the reload speed? His reload speed.
A bow, it's a lot easier to load a bow than it is a crossbow. Like a long bow, you just have to grab something from a quiver and draw. But with the crossbow, you have to
Even a big ass bow.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I don't know how he's doing it.
So, Olar, you do feel this as a large ballista shot from his bow lands into your shoulder, sending immense amount of pain throughout your body as it impales through your arm. You taking 13 points of damage along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I said the head of the elven swordsman was gone, it was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, legit.
Go bye-bye.
Okay.
I'll kill you!
After I get a band-aid.
Yes!
Now, after the archer has fired, now Donnie gets to go.
Alright, well, since people have done what I wanted to do, which was go up and get the archer, I guess I'll just dismount and try to attack the one behind me.
So you're attacking the wounded compy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since it tried to back me, it just seems right. I'll click with the short sword, and that'll roll it.
Yeah. So as you get off your horse, you basically just kind of lazily slam the sword into its side, knocking onto its side, which the combination of the arrow and the sword slash kind of knocks it unconscious, and it starts bleeding to death.
Yeah! I like you, Donnie Slytherin.
Yeah.
Effective.
Now the elven swordsman gets to go. He's gonna attack the compy that's not dead. So the three of you in the back who stayed with the swordsman, you'll see what seems like a very lousy wielding of the sword as the elven barely manages to miss cutting off all of his toes on his right foot.
They sent us the D team.
This is why you don't have a name.
Deadland, that's a good one. Deadland looks at him in disgust.
Okay, he takes. May as well. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Now the compy that is still up gets to attack the elven swordsman. And the compy actually manages to land a hit. I'll go. I do have to keep track of something, potentially.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm liking this combat music. I don't know if any of you else are listening to it.
No.
What are you playing it on?
I'm just playing it on YouTube. I'll drop a link if anybody wants it in Roll20.
Yeah, I'm just playing like regular background music.
Please tell me he did not.
Yeah, it's like 6 hours of tabletop role-playing game combat music.
Wrong thing. No. Oh no. There we go.
And it's just like orchestra stuff.
There we go.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I feel pumped now. I'm ready to go.
So the compy in the back bites the elven swordsman in the shoulder by climbing up his blade that's by his foot. and you can see the swordsman wince in pain, and he seems a bit paler, but not hindered, making it Sheldon's turn to go.
It's clear why people are losing.
So here we go.
All right, so
Hi.
move there, and let's try this again.
Maybe hit something.
There we go.
Nice. That's man. You guys are doing really good on your rolls. It's an 18.
Knocked him off the map. God damn
There
it.
you go. Right out of the park.
So you slam the side of your sword into the compy, knocking it over, and it does not get back up as blood starts pouring from its side.
Yeah.
Another one down. Let's
All
go.
right, Janet gets to go now.
I believe in you, Janet.
You can do
All
it.
right. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off my horse and move up, right up on it. I could do that, right? Hop off the horse and move just like 10 feet.
It's like this. I'm assuming you're all athletic enough that you can probably just jump and roll off your horse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of doing, is jumping off my horse
Quick
and rolling,
action,
and
right?
as I do that, go to attack it. So I can still attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know if you can use flurry of blows. I can't remember if that's a full or standard.
That's a full, it says.
But you can only punch once then.
Yep. Then I'm going to use unarmed strike. Right.
Yeah.
Just click on it, right?
Punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Punch him real good.
That's the great thing I did. Nope.
Okay.
No.
So what you're gonna do, Freebird, on your character sheet, go to the main tab of your character sheet, scroll down to where you see weapons and attacks.
I think I actually forgot to put the unarmed strike there for the monk.
Oh.
No, I don't have any weapons or attacks. I got nothing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a
Prankster,
d20.
Remember
really
how
quick?
I said I was trying to find all the issues?
That's all right.
That's why
Oh,
we're
yeah.
doing this.
D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably plus a 5 or a 6. I don't know what your BAB is. What?
My who what?
Sorry.
Oh,
So
look,
on
I have unarmed strike
your
now, guys.
Base attack bonus. Right?
on your character sheet, look where it says melee. Yeah, basically, you got it. Look where it says the black button with white letters that says melee. What's the number in the total box?
Melee. 4.
Okay, so that'd be a 22.
Okay, you now have your unarmed strike in your inventory.
Did I just click on that, make this easier?
I mean, yes, if you want to make it easier.
Good.
That's a good roll, though.
Oh,
Well, so
damn.
is that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm just gonna shut the
really
fuck
good
up.
one. 9
Right into its
damage.
nads.
All right.
Go right into the nads. Bam!
Right in the net.
Jump, roll up, and bam!
So, as you punch this guy, the nabs, all you see is that it looks furious at you, like it's in a blood-curdling rage.
But
And
it's
you
got a
have
crit as
never
well.
heard such a blood-curdling roar before in your life.
Isn't that a crit?
Um,
That's a natural 20.
Is it?
really?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a 19,
yeah.
actually.
Oh,
No, it's a 20.
No.
It's
Melee
a 4.
plus
He's got
strength.
4 melee, right?
Yeah, I have 4 melee.
so
So
that means it
Correct,
was
but he has a
That's
plus
natural
1
20.
from something else.
Uh,
If you actually hover your mouse over the number itself, it'll do the dice breakdown in the brackets for
It
you.
was a 20. It was a
Oh.
20.
It's +4 base base attack and then +1 strength.
So, yeah, the rolling said 1
Yeah.
to 20, turned out to be a 20.
Melee plus 1 strength.
Yeah, so
19 plus 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0.
it's a lot of zeros.
There's a lot. Well,
Because
yeah.
it shows modifiers that don't have modifiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, can I do anything else?
You have a free action.
Okay. And what can I
Spit
do
on
with
it.
that?
COVID.
It's terrible.
No.
I sneeze on him.
Achoo.
Then I
Well,
found
that
that.
for the next 2 weeks.
You can't even for 2 weeks. That's terrible.
That's good.
My gosh.
So, after Janet, it would be Olar.
All right. So Orler gets off of his horse and he moves right here. Is that okay, GM?
Yeah, because he does not have his melee weapon out.
Okay. As
Oh, wait.
part of his.
I'm sorry. No, well, he does get an attack of opportunity because I just remembered something.
Oh, okay. He had a bow, so I didn't think he had an attack of opportunity.
No, I just remembered. They have a natural attack.
Oh, okay. Well, as I'm moving, can I draw my sword and shield, or no?
Yeah.
Or my club and shield? Okay, and I'll incur that attack of opportunity.
Okay. You're probably gonna feel this.
Well, hopefully not.
I'm getting the feeling Jester's going to get what he wants.
Believe not. Yeah.
Damn, Jester.
So as you go to move behind the archer, he, in his blood-curdling rage, he spins around, smacking you square in the face with his tail, knocking you unconscious and on the ground.
Oh, come on.
Knocking me
Knocking you unconscious? Are you kidding me?
20 points of damage?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ah.
Rocky would move in to avenge me.
Hell,
I did say he was in blood-curdling rage. I guess that 20 supports that.
Yeah. Oh, you got a nat 20?
Yes.
he stole
Okay.
mine at 20.
Give you guys heads up.
Rocky-
The tail is as long as a longsword.
So Rocky's
yeah.
gonna move in and try and gore him.
All right.
Damn, Rocky.
Get him, Rocky. I believe in you. 8.
No.
I didn't believe hard
Believe
enough.
it's on.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Hard to
Rocky
believe when
goes
you're
to-
unconscious.
Rocky goes to ram the archer, and instead manages to ram the tree as the archer dodges out of the way.
Bummer.
Oh, was that
No, Prankster knows
Evelyn?
how
It's
we
your
feel.
turn.
Whatever.
Wait. Is it my turn or Janet's turn?
Devlin.
That okay. All right. Okay, so I'm. Both of these are still alive, right? These guys.
They're unconscious and dying, but yes, they
They're
are technically
unconscious
alive.
and dying. Then I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oof. Here. Wait, where was that? Right there.
I do believe I gave you a longbow, right?
Yeah. No. Masterwork. Yes, Masterwork composite longbow. So can I reach him? Can I shoot from here and reach him? Or try to?
You could have actually, you can actually reach him from where you were before.
Oh.
That's what I was asking.
That's fine. I would rather stay here.
Okay.
Go over here. Okay. So I'm going to fire my longbow. No, why?
Oof. That's what I had to say.
There go our good rolls.
That was such a good roll. Used them all up.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So,
that's how it happens.
That's how it
You go to shoot at the archer as Rocky goes to slam into the archer.
Oh,
So as
no.
the archer nimbly dodges behind Rocky, you manage to shoot. You manage to shoot Rocky with your arrow.
Can't believe you shot my damn moose.
You're not that. You don't know about it.
Rocky looks at you betrayed, Alki.
That's right.
He knows. He knows.
That's right.
So with that
Denlin's
said,
reaching out to him. No.
So with that said, it's now the archer's turn.
Oh God.
So
I have a bad
he
feeling
pulls
about
out his battle axe and looks at Janet. Pulling your face.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Your Discord is needs some catching up there, GM.
Okay, only one hits. That's the good news.
That's good.
I did not expect Warlord to just die so quickly.
Right?
He's not dead.
Yeah, that's true. I am just unconscious.
He's tuckered out. It was a long day.
I'm unconscious and bleeding to death. It's okay, guys. I'm working on my backup character as we speak. We're good.
I think we all will do that back.
So as the archer comes out in rage and swings at you with an axe, you manage to protect the second attack, but the first one slashes across your shoulder, doing 9 points of damage to you as you feel a jolt of pain throughout your body.
Can I use evasion?
No.
Oh.
I will say the good news is I was just thinking before this battle, I should have mentioned that I consider lesser health potions, like the D8 healing ones, to be a reasonable thing to bring along.
How many do you think each of us would have had? Maybe like 2?
Well, actually, you probably need about 15.
I was going to say 3 each, including the 2 swordsmen.
Okay.
Cool. Real sick and tired of your shit time slip. Real sick and tired of your shit.
Alright, so it's Donnie's turn.
Payback's a bitch. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm on your team.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
on your team.
How much damage did I take?
And you took 9 points of damage.
9? Okay.
So I feel like if I play this character by his alignment, he would see them getting their ass whooped, and he's gonna try to sneak away.
I will say Downey is an assassin if you read into his backstory. Oh.
Yeah, but he's chaotic neutral, and since he sees them like losing, he's not gonna put his life in jeopardy.
Yeah. Oh. You said there's typically honor codes with assassins, but that's all I'm going to say. It's your choice.
So apparently Crafty is here in spirit.
Yeah.
Well,
No
that's
kidding.
crafty.
That's an old joke.
He even made a joke in chat about Prankster's horse running off into the sunset after... Or no, Freebird's horse running off into the sunset after he dismounts it.
Oh, really?
It's not letting me do the movement thing.
You can always roll a dice to see what your character's motivation would be.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Like what? Like roll a d20, and if it's 10 and above or 11 above, he goes and helps. 10 and below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then below, we come chase you down later on.
Yeah. Hey, by the way.
Remember that time? Hey.
All right, there you go. Yay.
I guess that means I help.
Very sugar of you.
Sugar.
Yeah, from country. No Country for Old Men. He'd flip a coin to see whether or not someone lived, or have them flip a coin. He'd flip a coin and have them call it.
Am I able to use both actions to move over to the tree to try to like get around behind him?
That's
Yeah,
a
you
good
can.
idea.
I don't know. It says 0.1. I think you're pushing it there, buddy.
I'm going to go to the other side of the tree.
I mean, technically, if you take into account that you can run, and horses by default have the run feat and can move 5 times its normal movement in one turn.
Uh-huh.
Let me move. How do I do this?
Oh, I know, Deadland's on foot now, so he would only be able to move 4 times 30.
Yeah, 4 times 30, 120.
Yeah, so that's why I was thinking that tree there, but it's not letting me move my icon.
Oh, just left click on it and drag it. Well, you got the measuring stick out right now.
That explains it.
Yeah, go to the little arrow thingy, my bobber. There you go.
That's my whole move then. Just try to get around behind it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that will make it
Round 3.
Donnie's turn?
Oh.
That was
Yeah,
just
that's-
Donnie. That
Yeah,
would
that
be
was-
the company's turn. Hey, guess who's making 2 death saving throws? Selden.
Yes. Oh, it's my turn? Okay. Alright.
I'm just making 2 quick death saving throws, so eh.
Okay. So, let me see here. I'm not going to be able...
Yeah, no, both compies just bleed out instantly.
Yeah.
Rip.
Tried
one
so
round
hard.
I think that's the best I'm going to be able to do, is to get closer. So...
Oh, right.
There.
Get Janet's turn again.
Damn it. Janet.
You can do flurry of blows.
Well, I would love to. Not on my thing.
Kind of my
So,
That's my gig.
That's my gig.
it's my jam.
That's my jam.
I don't know how to add it. to the
Your
thing.
jam?
How do I add it to my weapons and attacks? Like you did?
You want to click the plus button under weapons and attacks.
Okay.
I should have also added a flurry of blows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's yeah, I'll take care of it real quick.
Hi guys, I'm new. Oh god, I'm doing. Oh god,
You're good.
I'm
We're all
bad.
new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going with it.
Oh, what is the Elven Guard doing? He's just kind of standing there,
He's just
Hanging out.
recuperating, hanging out,
chilling like a villain.
Flying over the dead friend.
Chilling out, maxing out by the pool. What a couple guys that were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
All right, first.
Wait, I can't do it. No, quit.
It's chilling out,
Alright.
maxing,
All good to
relaxing,
go?
all cool.
Sorry, I'm going to bed late.
That's okay. I love you, buddy.
I love you.
Have a good night.
Better
What do you
late than
think of
never.
Roblox Skyblock so far?
Shooting some people outside the pool? Isn't that the next one?
It's
All
chilling
right,
out,
you're-
maxing, relaxing, all cool,
I
shooting
obviously
some
you're
b-ball outside of the school.
It's been so long since I've heard it. The
Oh
sad
my
part
God.
is I can't remember it for years on end.
All right, Panda. I edited your flurry of blows.
Panda.
Free
Free
bird.
bird.
Yeah, same difference.
Free bird.
Listen, I'm a bird. He's
Some
a panda.
kinda animal.
It's different.
Some kind of
I'm a
animal.
bird. He's a bear.
Something.
Oh, I'm not just a bear. Thank you.
He's a cuddly, angry, mechanized-looking bear.
Only half mechanized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part robot.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to do flurry of blows. Bam!
Wow.
Bam!
Bam!
That second one, no.
That second one was like. That was also. The second one was directly to his. You know.
His pet.
Ow.
So, this time, as you land strikes against the archer after he swings his axe against you, you can tell he kind of stuttered this time, so he actually felt it, but he still seems to be more focused on I'm gonna pound your face into the ground for hitting me.
Well, remember, his
and
name.
where is it?
Oler, you actually, yeah, because you did full round. So Oler, you get to make a death saving throw.
You're muted, by the way, prankster.
What's combat reflexes as well? What's that?
You're still muted, prankster.
That
I see your mouth move, but there's nothing there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
yes.
Ah.
What were combat reflexes? Sorry.
Combat reflexes. I'm trying to remember. I get that confused.
It says I can make a number of additional attacks of opportunity.
Oh,
What's,
yeah.
attacks
So
of
essentially, that you can
opportunity?
make. Yeah, you can make multiple attacks of opportunity based on your dexterity
Combat reflexes
modifier.
let you make a. Normally, people can only make one. What you get is 1 plus your dex modifier.
That's good feat.
So I can technically use it then to make another attack, I guess? Question mark?
If they move.
Oh, if
You
they
get it.
move. Okay.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity if, like, they try to do a ranged attack while you are within distance of them. Essentially, anything that would open them up to an attack.
Okay,
Think of
so
it
an
like
attack
that.
of opportunity is when they try to move away from me, pretty much.
Yes, unless they're like being
Okay.
safe about it with a 5-foot step.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
So did he make?
I rolled a
save?
12. I rolled a 12 for my con throw. My current hit points are -1, so I think that means I make it, right? So I stop bleeding. Oh, Clayton, you're muted. You're at least
Still
you were talking and I
muted.
couldn't hear you.
Yeah, muted.
One last question. My key pool. Am I allowed? How does that work?
That is a great question, and one I don't know just because I'm not familiar with monks. Sorry, bud.
No, that's fine.
Oh, Clayton's back.
Yay!
Yeah, Discord was just being buggy and lagging out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe you
But,
can answer the
no
question
way,
then
not this
of the
board.
key pool.
I don't know. I haven't played a monk yet. I just know it's good to keep one. Because then you get bonuses just for having the one. That's all I really know. That, and a friend of mine made a godly runner out of a monk by having like a base of 120 run speed as a monk.
That's crazy.
So he could outwalk carriages. Let's just put it that way.
That's
So key pool.
I don't know if I'm reading this right. It says make one additional attack at his highest attack bonus when making a flurry of blows attack.
Okay, so if you
That
spend
mean it would be instead of 4, it'd be 3 hits. Or sorry, instead of 3 hits, it'd be 4 hits. Correct?
it's only 2 hits right now, and it would be 3.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yes.
I do. Yeah, and you regen all 4 per day, and as long as you keep one, your attacks are treated as magic for the purpose of damage reduction.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm just gonna be done with my turn, and yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oler made his dex saving throw. So,
awesome. Does Rocky still attack?
yeah, Rocky can still attack, but to let you know, you need to make 3 death saving throws before you stabilize. And the DC is 10, but you get a negative for every hit points you have under 0.
Oh.
Shit.
Okay.
So, attacks, you're basically screwed.
Gotcha.
One of
Is
us
that
do
a house rule or is that
No, that's base rules.
that's what rules?
You said base.
Base?
Oh.
One of us be able to like try to get over there and like force feed him a health potion, or I don't know how that works.
You can feed him a health potion and he'll heal, or if you have the heal skill, I forget which one of you has that, you can stabilize him.
It's true.
I have it.
I'm gonna go ahead and
When
Rocky's gonna gore. I don't know if that hits.
Rocky goes to attack the archer and barely scrapes along, and basically does superficial damage to the armor the archer is wearing.
Okay. Then Orler's turn is finished.
Devlin.
Okay, can I heal from where I am? Can I heal Orler, or do I have to get closer?
You would have to be adjacent to him.
Okay, so he's...
Unless you want
Over
to,
here.
like, chance it with a nat 20 bow shot.
Chance it with a what?
A nat 20 bow shot.
No. Fuck. I don't know if I should attack or if I should try and go over there. Let me see. I could
How much damage
potentially
have we caused?
do it. What?
How much damage have we caused this guy so far?
Not much,
If you
I
go
don't
over-
think.
Okay, if you go over there, you're going to incur attack of opportunity.
That's
if you go by
true.
him.
That's true.
I think you should.
Only if you're within
Alright.
5 feet of him.
Well,
yeah.
I will be. If I go to
Okay,
where
good.
I'm planning on
to
going.
get to you.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go here. Like right behind the tree here. And then I'm gonna shoot with my arrow from here.
Alright.
Nice.
Damn.
Yes!
I don't think...
Oh, nice.
Was that 17?
Yeah. So as you run behind a tree, you shoot a arrow off just before disappearing behind the trunk of the tree, landing into the shoulder of the archer that you're fighting, and you just hear a blood-curdling scream as he feels the actual pain this time rush through his body from the arrow landing.
Deadlin does like a really loud, like really aggressive yes, and then regains her composure.
Yeah, just get to your location. Totally truthful.
Really?
Let's see. And after Deadland, yeah, it's the archer. The one. He should have. I'll do that later. He'll be in range this turn to attack. I forgot to move him last turn.
I will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break.
No!
Okay.
How dare you?
That's acceptable, I guess. That gives me time to learn about my key pool, not key bowl, Crafty.
I mean, maybe Crafty's bowl was in the shape of a pool, so maybe that's.
You don't help him. That's funny.
Pardon? What was that?
Alright.
So,
I forget Janet's AC.
who's next?
The archer's going right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, they both hit. Okay. I don't. Oh no, Janet's been hit, hasn't she?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm down 9.
Okay. So,
Well,
Freebird, as the archer swings at you with both axe swings, this time he predicts your dodge and lands both hits, carving clean cuts across your body twice, causing 21 amount of damage to you.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm I'm just standing, just a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
one. I'm just laying there with my arm, pushing me up just a little bit off the ground. Oh, he stings.
With, as Janet
one
is
hit
close
point
to
left.
dying, it becomes Donnie's turn to do something.
Hey, so I'm guessing that the archer then would be facing Janet since they just attacked Janet, right?
Yeah.
And I should be able to get around behind it and do a stealthy attack, right?
I believe so. Unless I have to double check that, but I think you need a stealth check for that, don't you?
I have no idea. I would guess so.
I don't know.
Let me check real quick.
No stealth.
While you're checking that, quick question about my dodge feat. Am I allowed to use that right now?
Dodge just adds a +1 to your AC. You're already using it.
Oh. Ignore me.
Alright. No, you would not be able to get the sneak attack because he can defend himself against you.
Okay. Oh, shit.
But you can also move on top of Orler and get a flanking bonus, which is like a +2 to hit.
Just walk right on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Don't mind me stepping on your face. I'll do that, and then I'll attack with the short sword, I guess.
Alright.
If it'll not want me to do it. Why won't you let me attack? What the hell?
Also, I will say this
There
one
we
shot turned into a 2-session thing because I was hoping this would end a lot quicker.
You saying you were gonna be dead soon?
Yeah.
No, that you would have killed him. This is supposed to be like the intro fight.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a strong creature for an intro fight. He did take off the head off one guy to start off with, so.
He's also a ranged guy in melee.
Well, one of our melee guys got knocked down like right away.
As I said, I was hoping.
Nat 20, man. Unfortunately.
You mean unfortunately?
Well, as you cleave back of the guy you're fighting, he yells out in pain, but still stands up and starts fighting again.
Oh,
Do I still have another thing where I could like give the knocked out dude the health potion or something?
You can. Actually, if you can make an acrobatics check, sure. Because you'll be like trying to drop it into him, like so it falls into his face basically as you step on it.
Wow.
Yeah, no, you get the health potion. So Orler gets to heal 1d8.
Nice.
All right, who do you want to roll it?
It would actually be Euler.
Okay. All right. All right, so you said I roll the d8, yes?
Yes.
I'm standing on your face. Remember that.
1.
So good news is you're not dying. Bad news is you're still unconscious.
True. Well, actually, if I'm at 0, I'm staggered, which means that I'm conscious, but I can only take a move or a standard action.
Oh, okay.
That's a positive. We'll take it.
Yeah, so my eyes flutter open, and I'm just like, oh, it hurts so bad.
I mean, the good news now you don't have to worry about someone smashing a bottle into your face for you to drink it.
Yeah.
So after that, Swordsman still on his horse. Let's see, 10. Make it. Got to move in the last turn, anyways. He'll come here and attack the archer. I'm like, now that he almost killed himself, and you guys have been struggling to kill this guy, he's just gonna like come over here and just finish it.
Wait, this guy who has no toes right now.
Yeah, what a dick.
No, I said he almost had his own tails. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so the swordsman comes over, slashes across the face of the archer, who immediately goes down. Surprisingly, not dying. He's just unconscious from the pain.
Stab him
I'll
a
take
lot.
it.
Let's do that off already.
That's right. Don't get back up.
Now, I will say, if you guys really want to kill him instead of capture him, you can do a coup de grace, which I found recently is basically a guaranteed critical. So you just do whatever your critical damage of your weapon.
I mean, do we want to talk to this guy? I don't know if he talks, but
Well, we could try and tie him up to the tree that we're underneath, and then try and talk to him while he's still unconscious.
this guy pulled a bow that shot a ballista.
True.
What do we
getting
want
good.
to ask him? Like, what questions would we have for him?
Where are you from?
Do we speak English?
Too high.
Well, first things first. Seeing as how the battle is over, I am going to down 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds in hopes that I have hit points again.
Are you sure you want to do that, or do you want to maybe ask someone to heal you?
Oh, can anybody heal me?
Can anybody heal?
I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know,
that's right. You're a ranger, right?
She's a Power Ranger.
So
Pink
Orler
Ranger.
comes over very stubbornly, and he looks at the elf, and he's like, he's bleeding from everywhere. I'd appreciate some help.
Yes, yes. Did that do?
Can I get some help too?
Polar will get 12 hit points back.
Woo! All right, and then this one's for Janet.
See? Ooh.
I guess 22.
I can't. My stuff's the back.
Anyone else?
I guess while they're. I'm good.
I'm good.
All right.
I'll do.
As am I.
Okay, I went to clear the turn order list, and then my screen white like is crashing.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
So as y'all doing that, the swordsman does just, for safety, tie the guy first before anyone forgets. Oh, okay, it didn't crash. It just a window didn't pop up right away. We're good. So the swordsman does tie him to the tree with 2 sets of ropes just to be safe.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna go back over here and go through the dead dude's horse and see what we can use out of it.
Basically all the gear you already have. So you do, you have like 3 more potions
Here.
and some more rope and some other knickknacks.
Bedlin is profusely apologizing to Rocky. So sorry.
Rocky looks at you and then closes his eyes and snorts and just looks away and,
I understand.
and walks. Just goes to graze.
I'll gain your trust back, you see. We should probably try and find out, like, if there's more of these guys, and if they're nearby, and like how many, and why they're
There's strengths
here.
and weaknesses there.
Yeah, I agree. So my backup is a gnome sorcerer. So in the event that happens, I got magic.
We got magic.
The tiny dinosaur cavity.
If Deadlin dies, maybe I can use Linny. Could I, like, kind of translate that? Because I know it's different. I know it's a Pathfinder 2 character, but could I...
That's a Clayton
I will just
question.
say, I will point out, I will say, I love how you guys are thinking, backup characters when it's supposed to be a
that's true.
one-shot.
We're probably getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Shot, so.
That's alright, sorry.
Refocus.
Refocus.
We've already failed several
I was
shots.
super close to a backup character. 1 health.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I had. He was mean.
You guys can complain about your health, but there was one guy who literally didn't even have a chance to fight.
Valid point. I mean,
Yeah.
he should have just, kept his head on straight.
He shouldn't
So
have had his head
Orler
out
is-
there like that.
So
He was just
Orler
too
also
headstrong.
has the spell Cure Light Wounds, so he's going to heal himself really quick with that. So I think that's 1d8 plus my Wisdom modifier in HP back, right?
Your caster level, which I believe you're a druid, so it should be a 4, so 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. Alright, so that's 8 more hit points.
Whew. Gonna turn this music off.
And then I'm gonna imbibe another Cure Light Wounds because I'm still down a pretty good amount, so we'll see what happens. Another 1. Golly. Dims the brakes.
Hey, 1 could make a huge difference. It did for Janet.
Yeah, no joke. It did for me,
Seriously?
technically, too.
1. You said we have health potions we can use.
You have 3 each.
Alright, man. It's yeah,
So-
I'm gonna use 1. What is that?
Actually, yeah. It's a d8.
Alright.
So you guys used 4 of the 21 health potions.
We'll get more.
I mean, you didn't even get more. You just got these provided to you. So
You have an extra 3 because this dude's dead, so we got his.
Yeah.
I'm already including his.
No, I'm saying we got an extra 3 because of that. So it's fine. I don't need it.
All right. So now that you have a draconic lizard-looking thing tied to a tree, what would you like to do?
All sorts of things.
And
Meanwhile, everybody in my house is like, "What the?"
Lizard thing. I mean, can it talk?
I mean, you heard it roar, and it
Uh,
has sentience level.
I want to
guess-
try to talk to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we figure out what language it speaks?
Okay, you tried to figure out the language the unconscious lizard speaks. You find out nothing.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, he's unconscious. I did not know that.
That's
I did
right,
not hear
okay.
that. That is my bad.
Can we roll a
Ask me
heal
questions
check?
as it's unconscious.
He's not answering. I don't know what's wrong.
Guys, he's not talking to us. What do we do?
Smack him around a little.
What?
Okay.
What can we do to help bring him back from unconsciousness?
So you can heal him.
I
Okay.
feel like that's a bad idea. Let's do it anyways.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll
we
give
should
him
just
one of
kill
my
him and move on our way.
You know,
Before we,
actually, all this talk aside, I mean, Orler probably would. Orler probably would wait for you guys to turn your back and club him right in the head, because he did kill his whole village.
Right.
Before we get to any of that, we should probably search him to see if he has anything that can tell us any information.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Good idea.
We don't want to break anything valuable.
While they're searching him, can I just, look around, see if there's anything around us or anything or anyone around us besides us here?
You can roll perception.
Alright then.
The most dangerous thing you find is a butterfly.
I use my unarmed strike and I attack it.
You crush a defenseless butterfly and get poisoned. Congrats, you killed a defenseless butterfly.
Don't worry,
All
guys.
right.
It's under control.
Good work.
Seems safe.
So, what you find on the archer, now that you're not in immediate dying range of it, you can tell from the equipment that everything is worked to a masterful degree. It has a battle axe, and I forget who has the highest strength.
Well, I use a war axe, so I think a battle axe would be appropriate for me.
I don't think it would be me.
I have a 16 strength.
I have a 19.
12.
Who is a 19?
I do.
Strength?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Awesome.
Yeah, I will say,
Somebody-
when I rolled up everyone's character, I did roll extremely high.
15 for me, so
Really?
yeah.
So, Janet, would you like to attempt to use the bow to see how strong it is? Since you have the highest with the +4.
Janet?
Or not,
Or Alki.
Or me?
Or
Alki.
Deadland.
Deadland. Okay.
I'm getting like.
Oh!
I made
my
like 6
God.
characters in the span of a day. I get their names mixed up, okay?
Hold on,
Deadland,
hold on, you guys. Stop everything. Stop everything right now. We just got a raid of 30 people from Evandale. Thank you
Evandale,
so
for
much.
the raid.
Thank you, Evandale.
Our
right.
Phoenix lover, thank you for following.
Very lovely person.
Whew. Thank you guys
lot
so
of
much
them
for the
have-
follows. Oh no. I can't
Awesome. We're gonna put us over that that limit. Thank you guys.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Thank you so much for all the follows, you guys. We appreciate it. Alright. Okay.
Welcome.
We can continue now.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
for allowing us to continue. Thank you for not breaking RP for us to do that. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
So, Deadland, would you like to attempt to use the bow he has?
I would, yes.
Would you like to roll strength real quick?
Okay.
Okay. You find that you cannot actually do it with your normal strength, so you try like sticking it into the ground to stabilize it, and then use your entire body strength. Like by bracing like your back against the wood, and then using your feet to draw it back. You barely manage to get drawn back to the proper length before you shoot yourself off like an arrow into the cliffside.
I accept that. I don't think I can use this, guys. Someone else wanted.
You take 2 whole points of damage from slamming your face into a rock.
Bye.
Ow. Alright.
Um,
Can I heal myself?
yes.
Alright.
The elven swordsman, being actually the master at arms, so he's the one in charge of weaponry, will take a look at it. And overall, you guys can figure out from him that it, in game terms, it is a +6 composite longbow.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That by the way, for the ones who are new, that means you need like 22 strength in minimum to use it.
Right.
Yeah, no joke. Well, we might want to hold on to this.
Yeah.
Could you tie it to Rocky? Like tie it to his back and carry it until...
I mean, it's the size any of you can hold it. You just can't draw it.
Well,
Like, it was just a medium creature. It was not large.
Well, perhaps we should put this in the. Hold on to this and move on.
Everyone on the horse doesn't have a person. It'll be fine.
So, out of character, are we gonna kill this guy or no?
Yeah.
I was under the impression we were going to try to talk to him.
Too risky.
Is he linguistically challenged? I think he is.
I continue to try to talk to him while he's unconscious, not caring.
Okay, then.
I am.
It has been long enough. I'm curious. No, okay.
I can sneak up and just finish the job if that's what we need to do.
All right. Let us move on. And Orler, as everybody gets up and on their horses, you notice him lingering a little bit behind and clubs him in the head while he's unconscious.
I would have you roll for damage, but I'm pretty sure he would just kill him anyways.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not like he's gonna put up much of a fight.
true. It is the way of things.
This is the way.
So you continue on to the path. Eventually you get to a point where it's not really a sheer cliff, but it's too steep of a slope for the horses to climb easily. So you can either choose to take a path around and keep the horses on hand, or you can just get off and climb up. Both take about the same time, it's just one's more of a elongated path.
I think we should go around and stay on the horses.
Yeah, we move a lot better on the horses.
Yeah, I agree.
I could,
Before I forget, GM, the dead guard that was with us, I totally stole all of his potions.
I kind of figured.
I
Awesome.
mean, I went over there and read all the shit already, so it's a little late.
Oh, okay. Can I have one of those?
Oh yeah, I just offered it up to everybody.
Yeah! I'm gonna heal myself immediately.
Yay.
Immediately.
Okay, I feel a little bit better.
That's good.
Gone through like 5 or 20 potions, but yeah, it's all good.
That's right.
Hey, I was at 0. I took a crit for you.
This is a
So,
sword
mister,
battle.
I would appreciate it if you were a little bit more gracious.
If it wasn't,
Orler's very
dead,
sensitive.
Orler is a rock. Just let
Very
anything
sensitive
in.
rock. Yes.
You're a lot better.
So you're a
That was a good one.
No, that's all I'm saying.
So,
Orler suggests we take the path because he doesn't know how good everyone is at climbing.
Oh well.
alright.
I have no idea how good I am.
Devlin agrees.
I'm doing good. I'm good at climbing, but I'm kind of attached to the horsing now. I still haven't gotten off of it.
Same.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we climb, we lose the horses. So
Yeah.
True.
Correct.
Let's go
So,
right
you guys-
gates.
You guys take a elongated path. The one thing that the map did not show very well is that it recently had a rock slide. It takes like 2-3 minutes to clear. It was not a massive one, but it did slow down compared to climbing. When you get to the village, you'll notice there's actually not even a single drop of blood left on the ground. There's not even bones. There's no bodies, nothing. When you get there, there was easily like 200 people, around 200 people living here, and only 6 got out. There's also, several houses. There's the town hall, and there is a single blacksmith. However, that one seems to have been raided the hardest out of all the buildings here, because you can tell there was a forge, and that's all that's really left of the building. And there is, several granary stores scattered around.
So Orler kneels down to the ground and as he's just kind of overlooking everything, and he just says, "This is how it was in my village too."
This is
And
your
he just
village.
looks at the ground. Oh, this is yes.
Hey.
My apologies.
You don't
My
know?
You're going to check the village out to see what happened.
Gotcha. I thought there would be something, just anything left, but there's nothing. No one. So yeah, he probably starts going to each house in turn, opening the doors and just looking to see if anybody is there.
In the meantime, would you guys like to roll perception real quick?
Yes.
Blatantly.
Yeah, I always like to be perceptive.
Oh,
Perceptive. Yeah, perceptive.
I saw nothing. I'm too busy looking back at that dead butterfly.
It's on your face.
Why the butterfly?
I mean, tell you right now, you still did a better job than the elf. Who, see what actually happens.
Did he lose more toes?
Donnie sees everything.
No, what he does is you guys, like, it's been like 5-10 minutes of looking around. You guys look over, and the elf managed to fall off the. One thing I did not explain very well. There's not really walls for the city, but it's on like a little plateau, so they kind of carve the walls, so the walls of the plateau up, so they kind of function like walls. They're still only like 5-10 feet high. The elf managed to fall over the edge somehow and break his ankle, so now he's doing the Peter Griffin thing.
Oof.
Ow!
Yeah.
Donnie, Orler, Selden,
Sorry.
you guys noticed something wrong about the town hall when you go near it, as there's actually you guys didn't see it from the gate, but there's actually a large pool of blood by the door, like the front door. However, it's still growing too, like there's still fresh blood being added to it.
And it's
Can I look up?
the door's shut,
No, from inside. Yeah, from inside. It's seeping
so
under
it's coming
the
from
door.
under. Okay, from the inside. All right.
I guess John can pull his sword out and say something's going on. We need to investigate in there.
100%.
Before we go forward, how long ago was everyone killed?
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
good question. That's a really good question.
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
Or-
Okay.
The village was assaulted 2 weeks ago.
Okay, and there's no blood or bodies or bones or anything that's just randomly gone.
Yeah, except for the from the town hall.
Okay.
So yeah, Orler will make his way towards the town hall.
Yeah.
So are you gonna bash in, walk in normally, or are you just gonna try to be quiet?
Orler's not a quiet guy, so if somebody else wants to take the lead, they can.
I would.
Rogue.
I separate out and go sneak in while they bash in. Since I'm a rogue.
Can I do like a perception check to see if I can hear anything? Like, I don't want to put my ear right up to the door, but I want to get like close to it and see if I can hear anything from inside.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. Or yeah, perception.
Okay. Where is it? There it is.
You do hear creaking, like there's someone walking around, but that's all you can really tell.
Okay. I think there's someone in
Oh,
there.
by the way, and also it is a very heavy fellow. It's not going to be like a lightweight elf.
Okay.
Yeah, while they go in the front, I think I would go around back to sneak in and try to get behind them.
Alright, well, Donnie, you can, technically you don't need to sneak just yet. You can, like, peer through the window without issue if you want to, check before entering.
Okay. What would that be?
Perception.
Yeah, Orler would like to do that as well, just to see when he gets closer if he sees anything.
Donnie, you can tell specifically it's easily, if the creaking is at least 150 plus pound person. Orler, you can tell from how heavy the footsteps are, it is one of the draconic creatures you have been fighting.
So he is just enraged, so he is going to rip the door open with club at the ready and just ready to smash the first thing he sees.
Okay.
The moment you do that, you can all of you can instantly hear the several footsteps from above. Let me check. Specifically, you can hear 3 sets of footsteps from above. Spoiler, the first thing you see is that the town hall has actually been converted the moment you actually rip the door off its hinges. It's actually been made into a makeshift butchery, and that is also where all the bodies have disappeared to.
Oh, he's enraged. Okay.
Yeah.
Orler is going to. So, first thing he's going to do after he sees all of that is he's going to touch himself, and he's going to he's going to cast Barkskin.
Oof.
That's a interesting way to get a hard way.
Get a little bit of wood. Is that what you're saying?
He anticipates that there's going to be a fight. So, I mean, he's just like, he casts Barkskin on himself. That's the first thing he thinks of to keep himself safe.
So, Donnie, now that everything is shooting off, do you want to try to stealth before anything happens, or do you not care?
I will try to sneak, go out in a different entrance and sneak behind them so I can get a surprise
And
attack.
I do that as well.
Yes.
Hey, GM. Before we get into combat here, maybe we want to take a quick bio break. We have been at this for about 2.5 hours now, so I don't know if
Might be a good
Yeah,
idea.
just all the time.
Potty break.
Yeah. Say 10 minutes.
Oh no, we don't need that much. What? Maybe 5?
5
Okay.
minutes.
5 minutes
Yeah,
sounds good, guys.
10 minutes.
Good with me?
All right, thanks. All right, guys, we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
BRB.
over here if you were trying to sneak in.
I love
So
how we
small as
have,
room to be the easiest to sneak in.
how we have Crafty in the BRB, but he's not here.
Well, I mean,
Same with
Crafty
Lamontia
was.
and Jester.
Sorry.
Well, Jester's character has to die every game, so I'm gonna say that one of the enemies here is named with the Jester, and we're gonna kill it.
Okay.
So, and I'm trying to sneak with the other sneaky person.
Sneaky.
Yeah, sneaky.
Oh, we're inside?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We are now.
Nothing, Crafty. Nobody said a thing.
Where's the bad guy?
I'm putting them now. I was just
Okay.
dragging you guys out.
Oh.
Whoa.
Alright. Okay.
Can I move my character up to the top as well?
I love that the moose went in as well.
I mean, why not? I would normally hide these guys, but you guys can tell where the footsteps are coming from.
Chip. Works for me.
Let's get battle music going.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Do you still have that YouTube channel?
Yup. Here we go. Perfect. I'm gonna start it over.
Ah. You're gonna start over 6 hours of.
Yes. From the beginning. Oops.
There
So
is
good.
no beginning.
Which
There's
one of
only
these?
there.
There only is.
There. Exactly. Hi, Annie Hooser.
Alright, oh wow.
So, Prankster, before we start, is there a way I can add the NPCs to the turn order?
Yes. So left click on a token and then right click on it and it will say add turn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you just have to manually input their... Well, yeah, you have to manually input their values into the turn order.
And now I gotta remember their values. Don't need you. Don't need you. I don't need you.
Sorry, guys.
You're good, man.
Okay, I forgive you.
Thought there was about to be a bright light in here. A dog
Yeah.
needs to go outside.
Oh.
Mm. Um.
So what are we doing?
I believe Donnie and Panda were making stealth checks.
Nope.
No.
Donnie and Donnie is Panda.
Good. Donnie.
I'm
and
intelligent. Don't worry.
Janet.
That would be a 30.
There you go.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
you can use
Stealth. Sure.
Yeah,
I am
no, you make it.
slightly less stealthy than him.
GM, should we roll initiative for our characters too?
If you want, I just did that so I can get some of the DM stuff out of the way while we finish break.
Gotcha.
My sheet. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Okay.
So for Donnie and Janet, the first turn you move, or the first turn you appear in the line of sight of the enemies, they will, it will count as kind of like a surprise round, so you'll be flat-footed and everything.
All right.
Which mainly for Donnie just means you'll get your sneak attack bonus.
They would be running towards the loud noise of the door being ripped off, I would think.
Well, that is why we're doing the initiative right now, because you kind of decided to make all the noise.
We made all the noise.
There we go. Oh,
All
wow.
the noise.
Euler made most of the noise, to be fair.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we can all agree Euler made all of the
jeez.
noise.
It's not a contest.
Jeez Louise.
That's low for me. That's
Only for
low.
me.
We used all our good rolls. They all gone now.
So who didn't get added to the order?
Donnie.
What are some shitty initiative rolls?
Wait, let me do it again, I guess?
You can add PCs the same way that you add NPCs to the initiative order.
There we go.
Oh, right. Or Sullivan get to go first.
What's your dexterity, Selden? Your modifier.
3. Yep, 3. 16 plus 3. Sorry.
Oh, then you go first.
Okay.
Actually, to my knowledge, in Pathfinder First Edition, if it's friendly, you can just choose who goes first.
Oh, I thought dexterity modifier broke ties.
Alright.
No, because it's also your
Rock.
initiative in this.
No?
Go ahead, you're up.
Roach and bow. No, it's too late. You gotta roach and bow it.
Okay, so I'm looking. Is these door? Okay, is there a doorway to my right, doorway to my left? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, those like rectangle kind of lined together are wooden doors.
So they're actual doors, not just door jams. Okay. So I'd have to open the door to see what's on the other side of said door.
You can also just roll strength and bust your way through like Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I have done that before. It was hilarious.
All right, so Selden's going to take his 132-pound frame and roll, do his strength and bust through this door to the right.
So towards kind of like the
Or
storage
not.
area.
It just kind of bounces off the door. Therefore, alerting the guy inside that I'm on the other side of the door.
Yep. Basically.
All right. So I have out my axe. I don't know what to do from here. I guess that's it for my turn, right?
Unless you want to attack the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I fucked up the first part of it. Why not the second part? All right.
Make sure they know you're here.
Yeah. All right. Well, there goes our stealth there. And so, did I not get that battle axe? Okay. Let's use this one then. Boom. That's the shit out of that crash darn door. It can't have that high of an AC.
No, but it does have that high of an HP where you can see through it clearly. There's a large hole, but it still stands in your way.
Here's Selden.
So Orler gets to go.
All right, so Orler is going to check this. You said that we can hear where everybody's coming from, right?
Yeah, that's why I have the enemies on the map already.
All right. So he's going to go to the left and open the door. Is it locked?
No.
All right. So then his first move action will be to move to the door, and his second. Actually, you know what? No, his second action won't be to open the door. His second action will just be to like bang on it really hard.
Roll strength.
No, I'm not trying to knock it down. I'm just trying to knock and make as loud of a sound as I can.
Trying to
Okay.
be a distraction to the fact that I can't get to this other door.
Trying to make
I
him feel
helped
better.
you over there, but it's kind of clogged.
So, is your moose gonna do anything?
Oh, is it in
Oh,
here?
you know, I
somewhere?
totally
Yeah,
forgot about
it's
my
right here.
moose. My moose will stand in back of me. Rudely shoves Devlin out of the way because it's still mad at her.
Alright, that means it's Donnie's turn. I think this is what it does, right? Yeah. So Donnie gets to go.
Is this a wall like going outside, or is that where those little like gray squares are?
These are
These?
tables.
Oh.
Like if I wanted to move over behind him, am I able to do that, or is that a wall between the?
You can Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
I think
Well, that would
this
that
is
would
the
move the cell
door
from that way.
into that room.
Yeah, you would have
And it's
to kind of
walled
go
off.
around right here.
Over to the left, down, and then over to the right, and then up.
Yeah.
Just to get into that room.
Unless you want a Kool-Aid Man through the wall.
That leaves the cell, so I chose the wrong window apparently.
Apparently.
I mean, I guess you can also just go back out the window and come back in, but I'm pretty sure that's more than 30 feet to get behind him. Hey, Janet would be able to do it because she has increased movement speed.
Yay! I'm super fast.
Yeah, it's 20 feet just to. Oh no, it would be 30 because it's 5 feet that way, and then yeah, so that'd be 30 just to go there.
I mean, you can always just prepare for the next round too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna go out, back out the window, and go with this one.
Would you like to roll stealth to see if you can hide behind the table?
Yeah, I can do that.
Whoa.
Okay. Comes through the window, he looks in your direction, but then kind of scratches his head like he heard something. So then next would be Devlin.
Okay. Are these tables? Whoops, these things here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Now, if I took if I took a step forward here, and would I be able to, and like if I tried to kick at the door, would I be able to reach it from here, or would I have to go there?
You would have to go adjacent to the door unless you want to shoot it with your longbow.
No. I'm gonna try and kick the door down. So my first action is to move here, and my next is to try and kick it down. So would I do strength?
you're kicking it, so it would be an unarmed attack.
Unarmed attack. So what?
E.
Where is that?
You don't have any arms.
Oh no! It's in stationary. Just roll a d6 for damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
You kind of managed to hurt your own fist, and the door kind of, like, even though the door's inanimate, you can tell, like, it's mocking you.
I glare at it.
These are great at these doors.
They're doing great.
Doors kicking our asses.
Defeated by doors.
How'd you guys lose? Oh, the doors.
Doors.
No.
Alki has a history with doors.
I do. Doorways.
Come on,
All
baby, roll a 6.
So Jenny gets to go.
I do. Look at that. Okay. Here. What's my movement speed?
I believe it's 35 feet right now.
Is it? Okay.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you can make an acrobatics check and charge the guy in front of Donnie.
Hmm. No. I am. Oh. What? Each of these squares are 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
I want to go there. I'm going to try to get down further into the bottom window over here.
Right.
So.
That will make it these guys' turn.
Maybe they can finish the door off for me.
We're coming, door.
Let's see.
Unnecessary door death.
So, because you did make a big enough hole, and this guy can see you, he tries to also John Cena his way through the door and
Alright.
fails.
They're just kind of like on the inside.
Like two atoms colliding.
What are these doors made of?
Wood.
Oh, it's really strong wood.
Apparently.
Right?
However, because you did make a hole in the door, he'll just strike you through the door. And he tries to attack Deadlin, but manages to miss and strike the wall behind you instead.
Okay. I laugh mockingly at him.
Oh.
Now you say that this guy's gonna succeed his John Cena. Yes, he is. This door is now open as he John Cena's his way in.
Oh.
Way to laugh.
And because Moose is in the way of the charge, he has to strike the Moose.
No!
Rocky!
Come back. Wait, come back.
You can still charge him.
There
Tom,
goes our
don't worry.
stealth. I'm not Donnie, I'm Freebird.
Let's see. This is Rocky's AC again.
It's 18.
Oh wow. You can see the guy charging. Last second, he does slide and slashes the wall next to Rocky instead of Rocky.
Rocky's a bit spooked, but he's like, "Bah!"
Okay.
Also manages to John Cena his way through the door and attacks Orler.
So if he uses his move action to move there, it's also a move action to open the door.
No, he John Cena his way there.
Oh.
He charged
However,
it.
he manages. Yeah. Well, he charged through it, but yeah. Technically, it's like
He
Apparently
Kool-Aid
it was the
Man.
entire rush, but, yeah.
And not in.
However, where you guys can actually hit something, they can charge through things but not hit anything as he strikes the wall next to Orler.
That poor wall.
Next week on Keystone Cop.
Orler or Selden gets to go now.
Go ahead, Selden.
I need to mark down their HP, so don't forget.
That's time slip. That's you.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
time slip. Go ahead.
Alright,
Mhm.
so seeing how I can see this fella through the door. Alright, and seeing how he can see me through the door. We kind of like exchange glances, and I'm all like, alright. I'm gonna hack my sword. I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Well, maybe. Hold on a second. I lost my character sheet.
Row.
Here we go. I'm currently being scolded for being too loud. There we go.
You do manage to hit him through the door. Does not seem to care about the pain as he just growls at you.
Okay. I don't get a second attack, do I?
Not yet. I mean, I guess technically you can do a full attack with your shield bash.
Well, I don't have a shield, so I can't bash nothing.
No, I gave you a tower shield.
You did?
Shield. I'm pretty sure I did.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Well then.
So that would be a no. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay my attack, or stay any further action.
Right. Orler gets to do stuff.
So is the door open or closed?
Bashed open, like it's on the ground.
It's
Gotcha.
demolished because he
Alright.
Kool-Aid Man through it.
Because the Kool-Aid Man through it. Alright, so yeah, Orler is just gonna try and hit him with his club.
Alright. Go ahead and attack.
Ugh, that's an 8, so that's gonna miss.
Yeah, no, you managed to hit the door even though it's on the ground.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
That's
And,
the
The good news is, at least because your boost is behind you, you're not flanked, so they don't get a +2 against you.
Yeah, right? So Rocky's actually going to rear up on his legs and do 2 hooves for an attack. So I think I get to roll twice on this? Is that how it works?
Yes, and because it's basically a dual weapon attack, I think it's like a -2 overall or something.
Ah, okay.
I mean, regardless, he kind of manages to kick the table out of frustration.
Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, well then that's my turn.
Yep. On you get to do things. You can theoretically charge since the door is open, and you will get your sneak attack if you make a stealth check. Let's see. I know you can make it through. Unnoticed.
Alright, then that's what I want to do then.
All right. So you do your standard attack and get a 2d6 from your sneak attack.
So then do the short sword and then just a regular 2D, like.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, that hits. Someone can actually hit in this bar fight. Not for very much, sadly.
It's something.
Yeah, start.
Oh, at the moment you backstab him, he'll turn towards you in anger, giving another blood-curdling roar. So, next is Devlin.
Okay.
Also,
now,
Devlin, I will say two things.
yes.
You are getting a dex negative for sharing a square with another medium creature.
Okay.
So your AC is actually lower.
Okay, that's good to know. Now, if I wanted to jump up on the table or the bench part of this square, would that just be like a standard move action, or would I need to do like
that would be a move action, but because you're in combat, you would need to do an acrobatics check.
Okay. So then I would like to try and do that. Do I want to do that first? Yeah, I want to do that first. Oh no.
You try to be like Batman, trying to do all the cool things, but at the last second, you almost managed to trip, but barely caught yourself from falling over.
Alright, so that failed. So now...
I believe in you.
No, it succeeded barely.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay, so I am up on the table now. Right? Yeah, okay. And then from here, I'm gonna go, Rocky! And then I'm gonna shoot this guy with my bow.
I will give a warning because you're shooting while technically melee because he is adjacent to you. He would get an attack of opportunity.
He is adjacent to me?
No, he's not.
The one to the right. This guy.
No,
But I'm attacking.
Doesn't the wall block him?
Doors have weird rules, that's all I know.
But even though I'm not attacking him...
no, she's attacking the guy to the
Because
left.
I'm attacking this guy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but you're attacking with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, and he's 10 feet away.
yeah, he's not adjacent to me.
No, they're saying what Clayton is saying is that the soldier to the right
On the
of
other side of his
Selden.
door will frame.
Yeah.
Is that because I moved? Or because...
He's adjacent to you.
So
I mean,
even...
I will say, because Selden is in the way, you do get like a cover, and I think because you're... Was that? No, I think that was the rope, never mind. But he has like a 20% chance of missing you even if he hits.
Okay. But just so that I know for future, like, so anytime I'm adjacent to an enemy, they get an attack of opportunity even if I'm attacking a different enemy, not them.
Yes, if you're attacking with ranged weapons.
So
Let's say right here
okay.
in front of the fireplace.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so...
Cool.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do that. So I'm still gonna attack this guy with my longbow.
Oh, I thought your roll was my roll for a second. It just lagged.
Me too! I was so sad, I got so excited. Oh no, wait.
Well, no, that
It
is
is
your
my
roll.
roll!
Yeah, that is your roll. Yeah, it's a nice one.
I'm so proud.
I think your AC is 19, isn't it?
My AC is 21?
Oh, okay. So the guy swings at you as you try to roll your bow, trying to keep you from attacking his friend, but he manages to hit the wall next to you instead.
Yeah.
Where did I put? Here's my pencil.
Evelyn is very emboldened.
Yeah.
So it would be Janet next.
Hi guys. Oh. Here
Are
I
they
am.
still here?
Here I am, just chilling out in the outside while I
Taking a
hear
walk.
while I hear fights going on inside.
Sipping
I will
on some
say,
lemonade.
if you really want to, this guy's in charging range.
He is.
Yeah.
So that's a window right there, right?
If you see any sort of beams of lights like here,
No,
it's
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
I can't tell if that's a
I'm
beam of
pretty
light. Okay,
sure it is.
yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
The free or the program I use is not very detailed.
I just try to make sure. All right, yeah, I'm gonna charge him. Speak. And then use an unarmed strike on him. Correct, I can do that, or yeah. Where is it? Can I also do stunning fist with that unarmed strike?
Yes. I think that needs a fortitude save from him.
Yeah, it's I know I've declared stunning fist forces a foe to make a fortitude saving throw of DC 10 plus half your character level plus your wisdom modifier.
I think it was like a 15 from you.
14. Sorry.
14?
Yeah, it's a 14. That's what
Okay.
the note says, DC equals 14. So I am going to do that unarmed strike with that. Bam!
Oof.
I don't think I hit him.
No, I don't think so.
He kind of stares back at you since there's a door between him and Selden. He looks angry at you.
I look at him and I'm like, there's a butterfly near you. I was trying to get it.
You have something there on the shoulder.
He just growls. Actually, do any of you speak Draconic?
No.
I think I might. Hang on. Yes, Draconic. You said.
I thought one of you. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So all you can hear from him as he threatens Janet is, "You're gonna be lunch."
Uh-oh. Janet, be careful.
Hi! We had a butterfly on him. It's okay.
Try to look less appetizing.
Try to
So
look less
that's what you
appetizing.
mean.
Speaking of
Janet's the
threatening
butterfly
Janet,
hunter.
Butterflies are dangerous. And that is my turn.
yeah, and he manages to hit you.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. Okay. How much?
He manages to slash his battle axe across your chest, doing 10 damage to you as you feel a large jolt of pain again.
Yikes.
I haven't felt that in
Like an hour. It's been an hour since I felt that. Alright, the one attacking Euler through the door. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I swear I am not trying to kill you, Prankster.
God dang.
So, Prankster, you still got that backup ready?
No, I've been working on it.
So, he manages to strike you square in the forehead through the doing a meagerly low amount of 14 damage.
Golly.
Jeez.
Dang.
It's okay. I will come stand on your head and force feed you stuff again.
Yeah.
He's gonna take all of our health potions. What the heck?
Well,
He's taking all my nat 20s.
He's an
I need that
expensive rock, remember? He's a diamond.
Right?
And other news, the one that's next between Rocky and Donnie goes to strike at Donnie. And when he goes to swing, he accidentally lets go of his sword, striking the one next to Janet instead.
Hey!
Did they hire the dumbest people possible?
Apparently.
well, I mean, they're really strong, so they're probably really
And he
dumb.
did a full 12 points against his own teammate and is now unarmed.
Well,
Golly.
Bears here.
So, or Selden, one of you get to go now.
Go ahead, Selden.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this guy again. Same feller. And then we're gonna do a full attack, and we're go. Oh, come on. A full attack missed.
Well, the good news is you strike the sword that was thrown into his back and break it.
Okay. Okay.
So you can't, or not the sword, battle axe. Sorry. So he can't get a second battle axe to wail on Janet with.
All right, sounds good.
Yay, me.
We're just gonna stick right here.
Is it my turn?
Yes. Orler gets to go now.
All right, so yeah, Orler will go ahead and strike out with his club. Ah, finally, maybe.
Yes. So you smash your club against his face for him striking your face,
Yeah.
and he actually stumbles back a bit and seems like he's actually starting to waver in terms of he feels like he's dying.
Legit. That's the
Dude,
first
I quit.
attack Orler has had that's hit something.
Hey, at least you took out the door.
Yeah. And then I'll have Rocky attack this one to his right.
Right.
He'll just do a gore. Maybe?
The dragon creature may be unarmed, but he still manages to block the attacks with his shield.
Alright, well then that's Orler's turn. He strikes out for my people! And Rocky's turn, so they are done.
Johnny gets to go.
Alright, I'm going to attack the same guy.
Right. Kind of poke him with like a tiny little stick. At least that's what it seems like with how he reacts, and he just stares at you angrily.
Hey, I mean, at least I can hit something unlike them. So.
You'll slowly wander through them with 4 damage hits.
Yeah, like, I mean, these guys are
So
hitting
definitely
walls.
get to go.
Okay. Now, can I use the deadly aim feat and attack, like, in the same turn?
Yeah, you're supposed to just declare. I think you're supposed to be using it within 30 feet regardless. I think it's just a passive.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
We do have a teammate that might need healing.
Okay.
Throw that out there.
Is he unconscious or just really low?
I think he's really low. I don't know. Ask him.
Do you want help,
How you
Orler?
feeling there, Orler?
Do you need healing?
I mean, I could. I'm kind of low, but we need, faster we get these guys down. That helps too.
So,
I mean,
do you think Orler would want me to heal him or to try and attack this guy that's attacking Rocky? Because that's what she is doing now. She's trying to save Rocky.
Oh, then that's totally what Orler would want.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay right here and continue attacking that guy. So where is it? Yeah. I'm attacking this guy, by the way.
You will earn goodwill with Orler and Rocky.
So you manage to release your arrow, but not before long. You get struck by the battle axe of the guy through the door this time,
Okay.
taking 7 whole points of damage
Okay.
to your left leg.
Up that way, I guess. I don't know how to move 5 feet to the north there, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a 5-foot
Pro
step.
gamer move.
What?
A pro gamer move.
I don't know what that means. So, is that okay? Can I do a 5-foot diagonal step right there? That's still on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I am done.
Alright, Janet gets to go and may do something.
Hi.
You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
Alright, so where should I just have it here? So I'm still not quite understanding this. I tried to read it and didn't really make sense, but from what I'm reading for the key pool, I can make one additional attack at my highest attack bonus when making a flurry of blows attack. So
Yeah, basically you'll hit 3 times instead of 2.
okay, so how do I do that?
You can just click flurry of blows, the flurry attack, and then just do an unarmed.
You still got that butterfly on you. I'm trying to get it off, guy. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Let's see what happens now. So you only managed to dislocate your hand slightly, and because of the pain from being dislocated, you missed every other attack as well. However, you can easily just put it back in place, so it does not really do anything besides make you miss. So
Butterfly, don't worry, I'll get it one day.
The one attacking Janet first. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I have a feeling I'm dead.
Please tell me you're not low on health.
Depending on it depends on what low health.
Less than double digits.
No, I'm not less than double digits.
Okay, so the dragon creature manages to strike you heavily with your his battle axe. Not quite cleaning cutting your arm off, but does a great portion up towards it with 14 points of damage.
That really hurts.
No joke.
I swear I'm not trying to kill you guys. So the one attacking Donnie with his fist. Oh yeah, by the way, Donnie, you get attack of opportunity because he is attacking without the improved unarmed feat.
Okay, so what do I roll for that?
Yeah, normal attack basically.
Like with the short sword?
Yeah. Managed to hit and poke him again. And he manages to miss with his fist, but you can tell he's getting extremely angry at this point. So, the one attacking Oiler manages to annoy Oiler by accidentally stepping on his toes.
Well, that's
I'll take
nice.
it. I'll take it. Oiler's mad, but I'll take it.
So Oiler is shielded.
I'm gonna just defer to Selden so he can just go first.
Okay.
All right. So
Would you like to
need
try
attack?
and attempt to save Janet?
Yeah, let's try this again. Ugh.
One
There we
day.
go.
Hey.
Wow!
So, seeing that Janet is a damsel in distress, you just frickin' impale him with your battle axe.
Oh, he's flirting.
Aww. I ain't need no man to help me. I got this, butterfly.
Okay.
Don't worry.
And if that's the case, so I killed that guy, yeah.
Yeah, he's like flat out dead. He's not even dying. He's just dead.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go over here. I'm saying, all right, you're next, buddy.
This is my person to poke, alright?
You got hit him first.
Hey, I have to poke.
All right, Euler gets to go now.
All right. So yeah, Orler is going to go ahead and smack this guy in the face with his club again. Die! Oh.
Ooh.
He managed to hit him, but he seems to be on his last breath as he still strikes out at you.
Orler's just like, for fuck's sake!
Have some
All
dignity.
right. And so Rocky is going to go ahead and attack this guy to his right. Just gore him.
Yep. Eventually, you'll get through
Right.
something.
Right?
He manages to kick the table again out of frustration.
Poor
So,
Rocky.
before I forget, I know that he probably still misses, but Rocky does have flanking, as well as Selden.
Ooh.
Yes. And even with the flanking, Rocky still missed.
Okay.
Is that what your move sounds like?
Ooh. That's what my move sounds like.
Cool, inappropriate. So I'm just gonna keep attacking.
So-
Nice.
He's starting to wear out finally, but he still just looks pissed at you.
There's butterflies everywhere. I'm just trying to make
Butterflies are just gotta get them.
What you been drinking?
All right.
Devlin
Oh,
gets to go now.
there we go. I'm going to just fire at this guy again.
Great. You still hit him, and he's still lashing out in anger at Donnie. Why can't you guys do
Alright.
more points of damage to both of them? Janet, you get to go.
All right.
By the way, if you really want to, you can move here and attack.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm gonna move there, and then I'm going to Fury of Blows with the key point. I'm gonna spend a key point and use Fury of Blows. Gotta get them butterflies.
You hit him for 1 whole point of damage, but he still just looks pissed, but even more wary.
I give up. I just lay down on the ground and just lay there.
There's some very
The one
fierce
that's
butterflies.
Donnie, you get an attack of opportunity.
Who does?
Donnie.
Donnie.
Get him, Donnie. Never mind.
Get him, Donnie.
Donnie Brasco.
I'm dumb. There's something I should have done earlier, and I totally forgot.
So Donnie, you finally managed to put the beast down. He's still alive, but he's dying and unconscious. You do take 9 whole points of non-lethal damage.
Donnie takes 9 points of non-lethal damage.
Yes.
So am I getting hit?
Alright, now the one attacking Euler.
Yeah. Oh.
Still pisses him off by stepping on his toes again, but this time it seems like he did it on purpose and is kind of chuckling to himself. Since Euler cannot get
You
back.
Son of a muffin.
So, I know you said you would default to Selden, but Selden, I mean, you can probably kill him if you want to try real quick.
Since
Okay,
you did just
I'll
step
go
on
ahead
your
and
toes.
do that real quick.
Yeah.
So what?
Okay, well, he does not manage to kill him. He kind of hits the wall next to him as the creature kind of chuckles at Euler.
So Orler will take a 5-foot step out of the way to allow Selden to come through.
Okay.
What about Rocket?
Rocky will do the same.
Oh, yeah.
Rah!
Get him!
And then attack. Well, I thought. Wait,
Them butterflies.
more butterflies. Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
He
And
managed to
you
make
got
him,
that.
he
Hey.
managed to make him unconscious and dying.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Did you get the butterfly?
Alright. So, hey, yeah. I think we just. Yeah, this guy.
Agreed.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't have a paladin in this party. Let's just finish him off.
Alright, there you go.
I thought one of you were lawful good. I thought it was Ellen.
Apparently, I can't heal him when he's on the floor. So, someone else want
Yeah.
to try.
I'm only neutral.
So,
You guys automatically crit and everything, so he's just dead.
Okay.
sure.
Alright.
Orler begins to go around and look at the bodies of probably friends and the like that he's had since he's lived in this town, and Rocky probably looks sad too as he goes.
Well, a few
He
of them
starts,
are, but others
picking them up.
are also from like nearby hamlets and other villages as well.
Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna have to go. Someone else is gonna have to take control of Selden. I do have to be up at work in about 4 hours.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. But anyway, I have to hit the sack. So, thank you.
Thank you
I'm
for
sorry.
joining
My
us.
time flip.
Yeah, this is fun.
Bye.
Yeah.
In there.
Thank you, Clayton. Good job.
Bill, all time slip.
Good night.
Like,
How do I leave this thing?
You.
What a
You could
nixit.
just
Hey, I
close
just close out the browser window. Does that
Yep.
work?
That'll work.
All right, good night.
I'm gonna just lay here. Just arm in the air.
I would like to heal.
Heal.
I would like to heal Janet, Orler, anyone who needs it really. Does Donnie need healing as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, this one is
I
for
don't-
Janet.
So real quick, I know that the
Holy crap.
heal skill doesn't you don't like roll and just heal.
Oh, you don't?
Unless that's like a GM thing that you're doing, Clayton.
I'm just doing it because it's a one shot. Normally, I wouldn't.
I
'Cause
figured.
otherwise, because this is all taking place in one day, and because there is multiple fights, it's like you don't really have time to heal. So I'm just allowing it.
Gotcha. Sure.
As soon as she heals me, I just jump right back up, ready to go.
Huzzah.
Where's the butterflies at?
All right, and then, where's? Oh, and then where? I can't. Oh, there I am. Okay, and then I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna heal. This one is for Orler. Damn, I'm on a roll. And then this one is for. This one's for Donnie. And then does
Falling high after everything's dead.
I know. Does
What
Rocky
the heck?
does Rocky
taking
I
all
did pretty
my
good during the
roles.
fight, to be fair. Does oh well,
Because we-
okay. If Rocky needs healing, that's for Rocky. If I can do that, I don't know if I
Rocky's
can
real cooking.
with animals.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, alright.
Keep in mind, this is medieval times. The veterinarians were also the doctors, and the doctors were
Yeah,
veterinarians. I mean, heck, this is in the time where the innkeeper was the dentist. Or no, sorry, it was not the innkeeper. It was the barber. That, to be fair,
The
the innkeeper
barber,
is
that's
probably
right.
also the barber.
The chair is multi-purpose.
You know, if you actually look at history, in the old days, the barber was the dentist.
That's nuts.
So while we're all doing this and I'm fully healed and up and running, can I go into this room right here and see what that is?
Yes, you get in there, and it's a chest full of documents from the town elder. Or village elder, sorry.
Could I rummage through it and see exactly what's in there?
Lots of tax reports.
Is everyone doing their taxes correctly?
Arthur's behind by like 10 gold, but that's about it.
Alright. Keep an eye on him.
Orler wants to. Is there anything on these dead lizard people that would give us a clue? He's looking for a clue from where they came from. So maybe like they've got a note written in Draconic, or I don't know, just something to give him.
You can tell that these guys are not the invasion force; they're actually just scouts, as they have a map mapping out the area. And it does actually have a map of the what they know as a continent from their side, but everything's also in Desharan, and it actually looks like, from the looks of it, because everything's like chieftain, you know, because Devlin can read it. It's all like chieftain yada yada's territory, so you can tell they are mostly tribal.
Okay. On the maps themselves, is there any clue to whereabouts where they came from? Like maybe, I don't know.
To the best of your knowledge, because it does have some crests here and there, it's from the other side of the continent, which means they're probably unified in some way for some reason. But that's the best you can tell.
All right. So he'll give the map to his friends and be like, "Look, there's more of them."
And by the way, for the purposes of the territory size, there's probably twice as much landmass for their continent than compared to the elven and human world combined. So you can also say it's safe to assume that there's more of them than there is of you.
Okay. So they're from like an entirely different continent, you're saying, right?
So basically, the way you can think of it is the human and elves are kind of like the Northern America, and then you're kind of like the Panama area into South America is basically kind of what it looks like to you.
All right. So then I would like to go. I mean, Orler would probably be pretty sad and he just like goes outside and looks for a shovel and just starts like making graves.
Oh yeah, by the way, the elven swordsman that's with you finally is starting to slow down on the Peter Griffin broken ankle thing.
Nice.
Long enough.
Mainly because I forgot he was there.
Okay, so did we.
We all did too.
To be honest, I was actually planning on him supposed to be dying to the compies, but he never did. Because they hate each other.
Well,
I mean, in fairness, I guess the archer did far more damage than I was expecting him to do, but yeah. By the way, since all the planned combat is over, to give you an idea of how dead the swordsman was, they have 11 hit points, 34 damage.
Holy cow! Did you crit on that first one?
Yes, with one of the two shots.
Golly.
ooh,
I figured with how much damage they were doing, they probably had pretty low hit points. I'm sorry. Wait, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still learning.
okay.
You good?
I'm
We all do.
super still learning.
So the only thing left is to kind of go back to the throne room and let the guy know what you have found out.
Okay.
The only other thing is of note, you can tell that the archer was actually, from what you can tell, he after looking through, because you can see like all the emblems on the chest, because they are tribal, it's all like personally owned armor and stuff, so they would have it decorated to their liking. The hunter was actually or the archer was technically a hunter on his own, just out hunting for game. It was not actually part of a unit of any type. The spearmen that you fought were just a militia to form like a reserves for the scouts, is the best you can tell. There's far more of them in your territory that you have yet to find.
So we have to scout for the remaining lizard people? Is that kind of what I'm getting?
No, because that was supposed to be the end of the one shot. So you go down.
This is just what we're reporting back to the
Gotcha.
guy in the throne room.
It's
We're
like
pretty much just galloping back home.
there was supposed to be another battle, but I don't think we have time for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
All right.
getting late.
But
For
this was
sure.
really
All right,
fun.
so then we go back. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That was
Yeah,
a lot of
let's-
fun.
Should we do we want to RP the going back to the throne room?
I'll leave that
Sure.
Yeah.
you
let's
guys.
do it, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Let's wrap it up with the pretty pink
All
bow.
right.
Yep.
So Oilers begins walking. Presumably, it's just out of the town, and he's got he's not even sitting on his horse, and he's also has Rocky following him, and both of their heads are just kind of like bowed low as they slowly begin walking back to the throne room.
Well, one thing I will mention first is when you do get back to the city, hell would look nicer. I'll put it that way. There are dead bodies everywhere, mainly of the dragon kind, especially outside of the city. Apparently, while you were gone, the city went under siege.
Oh no.
Oh.
However, what's interesting... Yeah, basically. Technically, you were supposed to be caught in siege, but the thing took too long. Anyway,
I see.
the one thing of note that you find, though, is although it was repelled, I say repelled in the loosest form of matter because there were about 10,000 guards here, like 20 left. It's not really a victory in any sorts of manner. In fact, when you get back, the Lord is actually debating leaving the city and taking the people elsewhere. And however, one thing of note that you found interesting when you were walking in, because they haven't had time to scavenge the battlefield, you'll notice there's actually some dragon-on-dragon combat outside. In fact, you can tell that it's apparently, because it's tribal, it's one whole village decided to rebel against the rest of the other dragon creatures.
So we get back, so just so I'm clear, we finish our thing here. And
Yeah.
when on arriving back to the main city, we see that it's being sieged, or we saw that it was sieged?
Was sieged.
Gotcha. So it was sieged, but on our way back, we also see some infighting amidst the dragon people, right?
It looks like they turned on each other, but that's the best you can tell.
And we just kind of like shirk on by and hope they don't see us on our way back, kind of, huh?
No, every dragon creature you see there is dead. That none of them are alive.
This is just the aftermath, and this is just what we're inferring.
Yeah.
Got you.
The dead bodies and stuff.
Also, I'll just show you the third map.
Cool.
Oh, that's a cool one. Look, there's a bed
sure.
for me. They'll just lay on because I can't do anything.
Yeah, it was supposed to be the Scarlet Inn. But by the way, the right is the first floor. The left is the second floor.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that is neat. I like that.
But yeah. So the first thing that again, I totally did not forget the Lord's name. Valinus asks is if you found anything of value.
Did we? I don't know.
Don't think we did.
We found out that they were butchering our own people. When we saw that, were they like eating people as well, or
No,
just
they were like preparing them like a butcher would.
ugh?
So we're planning on eating him.
Yeah.
Do the weapons that we found, does that count as items of value?
Yes.
Okay, well I
Yeah, we
didn't
have that
actually
bow.
take anything. I don't think I took it though, because I couldn't carry it. But someone else, I think.
We put it on the
No,
horse.
the guard took it.
Oh.
You know, the one who was outside that we all forgot
Roiler
about.
took it.
Well, either way, we can show them that bow and just say,
yeah,
you have to be incredibly strong to use such a thing.
He'll kind of look and he's like, I kind of learned that when one of my guardsmen on the wall flew like 50 feet back off the 30-foot tall wall.
Is he okay? Totally.
He'll just kind of look at you in disappointment.
Oh. Alright.
Give you a hint. The map is somewhat valuable, considering it gives a lot of details about what you're fighting.
Yes, so we will. Yeah, well, there. I shouldn't have forgotten about that. We will give them the map.
I didn't know there was.
We'll kind of look over it, and he actually can read and speak Draconic. One thing I should have mentioned to Devlin, it's actually kind of like a more arcanic Draconic. You can barely read it, but you can understand it for the most part. And he kind of looks over it and he goes, so what you're saying is we can barely win 2-on-1. They outnumber us, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks really bad, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh wow.
He'll immediately kind of like call over a like a messenger, or if there is one alive, that is, and he'll kind of mention, I need to pass a note along to the tree organization. By the way, I still need to come up with the name with that, so if anyone's got suggestions. We need to send a message out to... basically, we need to unify or we're all just dead.
I agree.
And have you found anything else of note besides, apparently from what I can tell, they're tribal and larger in numbers?
I suppose we could tell them about the compies as well, that they have some other type of lizard creatures that they tame and use, and
you know
that
about
they're
compies,
armored.
they're just wild. There is very few areas on your continent that you know of that actually has dinosaurs as well. They are fairly commonplace in this world.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I might have gone to the restroom when you guys were searching for stuff, so I don't know if we have anything else that they would...
So I will say two things. First thing, to give you an idea how common dinosaurs are, elves are known for having T-Rex cavalry. Second thing is that I will give you a hint that they haven't searched the battlefield yet, so the infighting might be an interesting note.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
so then we tell them that.
So he goes, okay, so they may outnumber us 2-1, but they're not unified either.
No, and they're very dumb.
He kind of goes, knowing the history, they're probably under a warlord chieftain who managed to gather tribes together and is striking out for vengeance.
Yes.
For people who don't understand medieval, it is very common for, especially for tribes, for if their warlord to die, they just kind of fall apart. Since it's whoever is the strongest in charge tends to be the one in charge. So if the strongest one dies, the next 10 strongest people will argue who's the strongest.
So they don't really have a leader.
They have a central leadership, but if you kill it, they basically fight each other even more. Then
Is the warlord still alive?
he's gonna guess. He didn't see anything spectacular about the soldiers here, except for 2 of note. He said he saw one that was kind of in a darkish full plate armor, had runes inscribed on it of some kind. The one he noticed that he seemed certain about this, but he seemed the second character of note was uncomfortable with what was happening, and however, he noticed that his even from a distance he can tell something. Vanilus is a sorcerer, so he does have detect magic, so you know. You can tell there was some sort of aura about him, but it was far more powerful than even the strongest sorcerer that you know of. So he doesn't know what he is actually capable of is the issue there.
Okay.
And if he has to hazard a guess, he's going to assume it's the magical creature, since, magic tends to be strong. Wielded in the right hands.
Sure. Cool. So we give all the information to the king, presumably, and the map, the infighting.
He's just a count.
Gotcha. So we give all of that information to the count.
Who then forwards it to basically the rest of the world, and to hope to get allies, basically.
Cool. So it's kind of like Middle Earth of sorts. It's kind of like it's kind of like trying to unite all the humans
and elves,
and
dwarves. However, do you want a fun fact about the story of what happens after this? I'm not going to spoil too much, but basically, this is what will lead to more one-shots in future stories if we keep doing this. Basically, now that there are all the stronger people, let's say we use Europe as an example, Germany, France, Russia, England, all of them kind of combine. The smaller nations like Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and so forth, they see this as an opportunity to expand. So a lot of the smaller nations tend to try to attack the larger nations in hopes that it can gain territory while they try to fight off the invaders.
Oh, lame.
It's basically spoiler alert, the treaty's going to die and a lot of civil wars. Hence why this is going to be known in the time for this world as the time of strife, because the world's in conflict everywhere.
Cool.
All right. And so this is all a lore that you wrote and came up with, right? This is all your creation?
Yes.
I like it.
That's impressive.
Cool.
All right. Well...
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Who was about... Wait, I'm sorry. Who did... Did I interrupt someone?
Me and you were just talking at the same time,
Okay.
and I said ladies first.
Okay, alright, sorry. So I was just gonna say that I really, really enjoyed this. This was awesome, and I think it would be great to have more one-offs, you know, continuing on with this, you know, with whatever you have planned as far as that goes. And, you know, we could have different characters, we could have the same characters come back, we could have different people participate with other characters. However, you know, we want to do it, but I had a lot of fun, and I think it's it has potential for growth. So
Sure.
yeah, thank you, Clayton, and then of course thank you everyone who participated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a lot of
I
fun.
enjoyed, you know, touching air.
Getting them damn
Getting those butterflies.
Yeah, the butterflies, I really know them.
I think one other thing too with games like this, and I think Alki can probably attest to this, is like it's one of those things. It's like the more you play it and the more familiar you get with it, the more comfortable you feel. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm definitely super new to this, so
Yeah.
trying to learn everything.
Well,
Hey,
I
great
can
man.
share. I can share some of the rule sets I've found basically to show what you can get to if you actually want to get into Pathfinder.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
yeah, the
Well,
channel.
y'all, that is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's it for me for the evening. I got a
Okay.
early meeting in the morning, so
All right.
thanks for having me all.
Yeah,
I
of
hope you all have a
course.
good night.
Same.
You too. Good night.
Good night,
Prankster.
guys.
Night.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the followers. Thanks so much again for the raid. Thank you, everybody. Anybody want to say goodnight?
I had one time